person on that paint can. The only person you stood a shot with was me. That was the only one.
And we knew that.
And notice that when Brendan fell off the paint can, I could have jumped off right then, and I didn't. I fought.
Well, I know that you did. But the thing is that we knew the whole time that that was the case, and that was why it was so emotionally stressful and draining, and we were so scared because that's the thing. We lost one competition, and I couldn't win a power of veto, but if I would have won it, he would have gone home.
Right.
We lost one competition, and we were gone. And that's the thing. Like, we were so scared.
I just think that to, and I get all that, but to target me, because when I say I was genuinely in both of your corners, I really was. And I think that y'all got it in your head that, number one, Matt and I were an alliance, and we're not an alliance. We're friends. I'm now friends with Britney. I'm friends with everybody in this house. And I've been saying this to you for weeks and weeks and weeks. This season is just categorically different than the other seasons, the way it's shaking out. It is just a different season. So, I don't know. You know, it's been very upsetting to me because, and I said this to Brendan in the HOH room, that, because we kind of went through together and went through like a timeline of things deteriorating in our friendship. And one of the things that he has said to somebody else in this game is that he felt like I've been throwing competitions to let Matt do the dirty work, which is not the case at all. I could have jumped off that surfboard. In fact, both times that Matt and I were still remaining, both of us agreed we were playing this out. We both had the conversation, well, do you want to give up? Do you want to give up? And both times we said that we were going to stay in it. And the reason why I stay in like an endurance competition until the end is because of how much I do love this game. I'm not going to jump off a fucking endurance competition just because my arms hurt or something like that. I recognize that this is an opportunity that I will never, ever have for the rest of my life. And when I'm watching DVDs after this experience, I want to see that I stayed up there as long as I could because that is fighter mentality. And I want my family and my friends to look at me in those competitions and see me as somebody who fights every step of the way through. So it's kind of like, to say that about me is not really reflective of how I'm playing this game or how hard I try in individual competitions. It's just not.
Yeah. Well, and I said that to you when I think you were in this room sitting down and you were like being upset because you were have not, and I was in your corner, and I said that to you. I know you remember that. I said that to you. I was like, Reagan, I'm so proud of you for not giving up. You are here, and you have to go through this have not stuff because, like, you fought, and that's something that you should be proud of.
At a time that I could have jumped off, you know. So it was weird to me that Brendan would make me the target this week and use that as his justification for doing so, when in actuality it was me not jumping off that surfboard that kept y'all in the competition. Do you see what I'm saying? It's unfair. Like, I really have genuinely been in your corner. And you know what? I just want to be recognized for the game that I am playing. You know what I mean? That's all. I mean, I thought it was weird for Brendan to target me this week. And the strange thing is that, I don't know. Like, I think that I don't know.
Well, you won a POV and took yourself off.
I know, but like
That's more than I did. I'm proud of you for doing that.
You're going to, by the way,
yes.
You're going to love watching the head of household competition. I'm so glad that we're having this conversation. Like, honestly, I'm glad that we're having this conversation.
And I always...
Because I want to, if I go to the jury house, I want us to hang out and have fun.
We're going to. It's fun.
This is so much better than...
Different.
Isn't it so much nicer than screaming at each other?
Oh my God, yeah. And when I came in the house and I said, I'm back, bitches, I really didn't think anyone would take it like how you did. And I think that how you took it escalated me to being a bitch and escalated you to being mad.
I've been, like what you were saying about me crying, I've been crying for 3 days straight. I've been a mess. Oh, anyways, so the head of household competition, when you get that DVD.
I'm going to freak out. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it.
First of all, Brendan smoked everyone. I mean, it wasn't even close.
Really?
No.
Oh my God.
I mean, it wasn't even close. And it was hands down the hardest competition we've done so far.
Really?
Hands down.
Oh my God, harder than the caramel?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm sure you heard about it, like the rope course.
The ropes are like really thick.
And sometimes the knots would be in front, but then you would have to circle around and go back. And if you did it the wrong way, you would create more knots. It was a nightmare. And I had about 20 meltdowns in the midst of the competition.
Really?
Where I couldn't tell which rope was forward and which rope was back. So I would go, I don't know where I'm going. And then another time I was by far, I think, the funniest person to watch in that competition because everything that I did was wrong.
Oh my God.
So then I'm trying to untie a knot and I go like this and I punch myself in the face. And then say this is like the one side like of the rope course. I'm like working my way and I go like this and go boom and just hit my head really hard against and you could hear production people above laughing at me melting down. It was a nightmare.
That is so funny. Oh my God.
It was hard.
That is so funny.
Everybody's still sore from it.
Wow.
Like and really, really sore.
Like you guys just worked out and did like Taibo for hours sore.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait to see. I wish I would have got to play it.
It was hard.
That's crazy. And you know what sucks so bad? I don't get to compete and fight anymore. And it's the worst.
I know. You're going to get invited back to All-Stars, though.
I don't know. I mean, I hope so. I would love that, like, more than anything. But
you will.
Who knows? With, like, season 13 could be awesome. But that, like, who are they going to pick? Like, our whole cast? They're going to invite 12 people back?
I know. And they said, they were telling me that you said that the numbers are really big this season.
Yeah, they're really big, they said.
What handlers are in?
Oh, I don't know if I can It's not like a huge, crazy mansion. It's a beautiful home. Like a beautiful home, like,
and in the hills.
It's in the hills.
So can you No,
Oh,
you can come in. We're just talking.
I thought that there was like a lot of people in here.
No, we're talking about talking to the psychiatrist after. But like this.
Good choice. Like, I've heard a number of people say that because we were all anticipating
A quiz.
quiz.
And so you guys evicted me because you thought that
You would win HOH.
Yeah, you're like undefeated on quiz questions. And then, but there were so many signs that we had that it wasn't going to be quiz. And
Well, but I thought it would be double eviction, too.
See, the thing is, like, I don't think that they were going to do a double eviction.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, are you okay?
yeah.
That is funny. I didn't think they would do a double eviction because the day progressed, and they were
But
never...
there was no TV, and we did our
true.
voting like that.
Yeah.
And it was the first time we voted without a commercial break. And I was just like, I was like,
Yeah, I
this
thought it
has
would be
gotta
3
it.
and then another
Well,
3.
do you know what I thought it was going to be? Okay, remember... evict one of us and we would go to the door and it would be locked or something. I just thought something would happen where like maybe the door would be locked or maybe like we would get evicted but we wouldn't really be evicted or we would come back after the
So what happened to them after the lightning and thunder stuff?
So I think what happened was that it was couple season and that was when the couples were playing by themselves
Right.
after that. So they both should have gone home. But instead of them both going home, there was like lightning or something, and then the door was locked, and so they walked back in, and Julie came on and was like, the new twist is now you're playing individually. And I think that they went out and played another HOH, and then came back, and the nomination...
And had real quick
nomination.
eviction individually.
And they individually evicted, and then they still individually evicted that girl, the same girl.
Jen, right? The blonde?
Yeah, the pretty one. She was partners with Ryan.
Right.
And
the guy who made it to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they.
Megan, please go to the diary room.
I have a feeling this is going to be a long one.
It might not be that long.
I haven't even been all day.
At all?
Anyways, hopefully they won't show our blowout fight on TV.
Right. I'm sure it's going to fly totally under the radar.
Be like, tell them just to splice out anything that was like really mean. Be like, can you guys just like edit it so it doesn't look like we're both evil?
Rachel, I really appreciate you coming up and apologizing.
And
I think it was very
appreciate
big of
that
you.
you accepted it.
Yeah.
I thought you would not accept it.
And we'll hang out. This is going to be, we can make this a fun 24 hours together. And that,
Brendan was here.
yeah,
Sucks. Do you think they'll bring him back?
possibly.
I think that was the whole trick.
Oh my God.
I think they showed you on the video screen, and he thought he was going to get 24 hours with you.
Probably.
And so he took it, and y'all, like, crossed paths.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe
You coming in and him going out.
Maybe he thought that we would be 24
That's my,
hours
like...
in the jury house together.
Right. Like, I think that that's the reason he did it.
Do you want me to do that for you?
Does it work? Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
So what's that?
No.
I wasn't coming to, like, really talk, but
Well, we can talk.
he got called to the DR. So.
Yeah.
Why not?
So, I don't know. Like,
How's life?
It's good. It's good, but
You've only been gone for 2 days.
I know, and it feels so weird. It's like so different. Like, I really do miss you guys. Like, I want to be in the house more than anything. Like, I don't, like, with all the drama, with all the hate and all the gameplay and game talk and evictions and stuff, I would rather be here. Like, I want to be here. And it sucks. Like, I think that's the worst part.
It's just wishing you were still in the game.
Still here. And I wonder if everyone feels like that.
Britney,
Probably.
please do not obstruct the microphone.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like there are certain people that really love the game. And I think there are certain people that probably leave and they're probably, like, pissed off because they didn't win or something. But, like, I just want to be here. Even if I don't win, I just still want to be competing. I don't know. It sucks, but...
Okay, so tell me... Okay, I've thought about it because you said that about my goodbye video, and I'm, like, really ticked off about it.
Well, and then I'm thinking about it because someone might have made me realize that maybe they meant it because they thought it was funny and it was supposed to be, like, a sharing a laughs video. Like,
Because exactly what I said was, I'll miss wearing your hair extensions and hearing stories about tequila.
yeah.
That's exactly what I said, and I meant
And
it
that's
like...
what they said, and when you did that, I thought that... I took it as, like, because I had just gotten evicted, and because we had kind of... Not that me, you, and Reagan got in a fight that night because I walked out.
Yeah.
But I took it as that you were... I took it as you were mocking me, and that I was thinking that you just didn't like me at that point.
When I was mocking someone, I was mocking Brendan.
Yeah.
Which obviously, you and I never even talked about the stuff that Brendan said to me, but I'm sure that you know what he said.
Which part?
About Nick cheating on me.
Oh, yeah.
And
I thought that
so,
was really messed up.
That was the point where I really lost it. And, like, it was really hard on me, Rachel. Like, that was really hard. And that's when I, like, got totally out of control. And then after that, I was just so angry at Brendan that I didn't want anything to do with him. Don't look at me. Don't even speak to me. Like, I was just sick. And it hurt my feelings, obviously.
Yeah.
But that didn't ever have anything to do with you. And that was why I kept saying in the hammock, like, I'll leave, like, I'll go, because that was you and Reagan's deal. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to be a part of it.
Well, and that's the thing, like, that upset me so much was because I didn't get it. Like, I didn't know why you and Reagan were so mad at me and why you guys turned on me so fast. And it was just...
And I talked to Brendan about this, too, because Brendan and I have talked a lot since you've left. And I said to him, I think that, like, me just being friends with Reagan got misinterpreted as me and Reagan against Rachel.
That's what I felt like.
Because that was never, ever the case. And that's why I didn't want you to feel that way. And that's why I kept going up to you and being like, hey, if you want to talk, like, I'm here to talk. Like, even after y'all got into your blowout fight, one of the first things I did was make sure that you were okay and asked you if you wanted to go talk in the Taj.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want you to feel that way. I didn't want you to feel like you couldn't talk to me anymore just because I was becoming friends with Reagan. And, you know, I did feel like you were thinking that, but I didn't know what to do. Like, it was such a awkward situation for me to be in because I am friends with Reagan and I'm friends with you. And it was like you guys were fighting and I didn't know what to do.
I didn't understand because, like, I felt more like when I left that we were, like, frenemies and closer to becoming enemies than friends. And it really hurt my feelings because when, like, even after Monet left, and I know that was really hard, like, I always wanted to be your friend. And I thought that I tried really hard for us to be friends. And I thought we were friends. But then I just thought that this last week, and, like, even the first time that Matt was in power, like, I just felt like you kind of abandoned me because... I don't know if it was because of Matt or because of Reagan or what, but I felt...
It wasn't anything to do with Matt or Reagan. Like, I started just hanging out with Reagan more, just, like, organically, and then, like, you hung out with Brendan all the time, so it wasn't, like...
Well, and you know, we were both on the block.
Yeah, and I know how that is. That's how it was with me and Monet, too. Like, when we were on the block, we hung out 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, I know how that is. But I never wanted it to be like that, Rachel. Like, I never wanted it to be like, oh... you know, let's gang up on Rachel at all. Like, I still wanted to be your friend and talk to you and stuff. I knew that Brendan was there for you, and you wanted Brendan to be there for you, but I didn't want to not be there for you. Like, I wanted to be there for you, too. And it just, I don't know. Like, I guess I didn't realize that you were taking it that way, or I would have done something.
Yeah, I did, and I felt like you kind of backstabbed me. Like, that really hurt my feelings. Like, I felt like you backstabbed me, and that you turned on me, and that you just, because of game, like, were, like, neglecting me as a friend. And I thought that we were friends till the very end. Like, I thought we were friends.
I did too, and I didn't even know that you felt that way.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings. And, like, being evicted without anyone saying goodbye. Like,
I didn't know how to approach that either, because I knew that you would want to spend the time with Brendan, and I didn't know, like, were you going to be really mad or not? And I wanted to come up and give you a hug, but you guys were, like, hugging and kissing, and I was like, what do I do? Honestly, nobody who has left this house a single time have I even said bye to. Mm-hmm. Because it's, like, such a moment where I'm like, they probably want to talk to whoever their favorite people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know what to do. I hope you don't take that part personally, because that situation is just like...
But I feel like I kind of do, and, like, the whole time during my speech, I was kind of looking at you, because I kind of wanted your... I thought that you would give me the friend, like, I get it look, or, you know...
And I do get it.
And my speech at the end was like, my speech at the end, I was like, I'm so grateful to be here and for this experience, and thank you for the competition. You. And, yeah. And that's how I felt.
And I've talked to Brendan about it so many times, because Brendan and I had, like, a really good talk after you left, and he asked me to come up, and he apologized for everything that he said to me, and he apologized, for the next stuff and for everything. And I apologized to him for the way that I acted, too. I was like, it's not a one-way street. And I apologized to him, and he was like, I just know that if Rachel was here, she would want competitors to still be in this game. He was like, and I think you're a competitor, and you deserve to be here more than other people. And I said, yeah, just like Rachel does. Because let's face the fact, Rachel, you deserve to be here more than some people, period.
Yeah, I feel like that too, and it sucks that I'm not.
I know. It does suck. And if I go home this week, I'll feel the same way. Like,
yeah. I don't want you to go home this week, Brittany. And I really don't. I mean, I obviously have no control over it, but...
I hope that I don't either. It's going to be crazy, because Brendan definitely was targeting Reagan.
Well, yeah, and he was totally targeting Reagan by putting him next to Lane, for sure targeting Reagan. But I think that he targeted Reagan because of how mean Reagan was to us last week.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't with you.
Well, I had a long talk with Brendan about, like, why he put up Reagan. And,
yeah.
And he told me how he was feeling, and I feel bad for Brendan, too, in a lot of ways, because I feel like he is here alone now.
He is. He has nobody, like...
But honestly, like, this will make you feel better. There's been no drama at all with Brendan. Like, he's nice to everybody, and everybody's nice to him.
Rachel.
Everybody has been
Do not obstruct your microphone.
Everybody has been up hanging out in his HOH room. Like, after he said sorry to me and I said sorry to him, it was like, it was dropped. There's, like, no animosity. It's not awkward, or there's no tension. Like, that should make you feel good, at least, that it's not like he's completely hated around here at all. Like, everybody's been getting along. Even between him and Reagan, like, it's just been really surprisingly peaceful. Like, I didn't expect it to be. I thought that the next couple weeks are going to be super rough, but it really wasn't. And, like, especially after everything Brendan said to me, it was like, of course I would want Brendan gone. Like, duh. He just treated me like I was trash, But everybody was just like, here, we're going to have a quiz. Rachel's never missed a quiz question. We just said, basically, you're such a good competitor. And you are. I mean, that's the bottom line.
I think so, too. And I knew that's why I got evicted. Like, everyone asked, why do you think you got evicted? I was like, because I'm a good competitor. Because you're a good competitor. Because I was a strong, fierce competitor, and I wasn't scared to make decisions to piss people off.
Right. And that's something that Brendan respects, too, because he said that to me a lot, was he wants somebody to be in this game that does have blood on their hands.
Yeah.
And that's why I told him, because I was obviously afraid I was going to go up this week. And I said to him, I was like, listen, if you don't put me up on the block, I will play my butt off for that POV, and, like, every other time I will fight to win it, even if I could give up, because I could have let the POV go and let Matt have it on the bowling, and not gotten the POV ceremony that I did.
Right.
Like, I could have avoided that. I could have thrown it to Hayden the week before and gotten $5,000 or a TV. But I didn't.
You could have.
I got the POV. Like, I was like, I bust my balls every single time I'm out there trying to win the competitions, and that's not going to change. And he was like, yeah, no, I believe you, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he didn't put me up, and I was obviously really happy about it, and then I didn't get drawn for POV. So that's
Who didn't play, you and Matt?
We're the only two who didn't play. Like, this is the most ridiculous season ever. Like, here's me and Matt, both of us afraid we're going to get backdoored.
And you're the only two that...
And we're the only two who don't get to play POV.
Weird.
Kathy gets drawn, Enzo gets drawn. Lane got Houseguest choice, and he picked Hayden. And me and Matt are left on the couch like, really? Like, we're both afraid we're going to get backdoored, and we don't even get to play in the POV. Sucks. But, yeah. Brendan and I have talked a lot. And I think that he is thinking a lot about you when he makes his decisions.
I know he does. And I don't want him to only think about me because I think I made a lot of mistakes or I would still be here.
Well, I mean, like, in the whole viewpoint of, he's like, look, Rachel's out the door. I don't want anybody else to be out the door like Rachel, who still deserves to be here. Like, people who are going to compete in this game, people who want to be here.
And that's why I don't understand what Matt did, what he did, because
Brendan clearly wanted to leave.
Well, because Brendan and I, well, not only that, but, like, just I don't know why Matt put Brendan and I on the block. I do understand that because he, like, wanted to get rid of Brendan and I, break up this strong competitor alliance, whatever. But by the same token, like, by doing that, he did get rid of competitors. And,
right.
Like, when you play a game, and I understand that Matt's like, I have to play the game strategically for my wife, and I'm playing, it's not play money, but the thing is, like, when you really look down and boils down to, do you want to play a game and win against someone that you know you can beat, or do you want to play a game and win against someone that is a strong competitor?
Yeah.
That you have to fight to beat. Because when you win this, do you want to be like, oh, I beat Kathy?
Right.
Or do you want to be like, I beat someone that is a real competitor? I mean, I know I want it. I said, even when Julie asked me who, I said I wanted to see everyone compete more. So it sucks.
I'm competing as hard as I can. I was freaking dead set on winning that HOH. Like, I was like, I'm winning the next HOH. I'm winning it. I'm doing it.
I don't think, from the sound of it, I don't think you had a
chance. I had no chance, Rachel. I would still be out there right now. Like, if they were, because there were seashells. You know how they sometimes do the seashells? I thought that they were going to say, like, the last four people are have-nots or whatever. Like, I was afraid that's what they were going to do. Or they were going to say, the first person's HOH, but you have to finish the course. And I was like, oh, my God, I'll die. Yeah. Like, I will literally still be here for the live vote on Thursday. They're going to have to come out to the yard and let me cast my vote.
Oh, my God. Was it that crazy?
It was horrible. What was so bad was that the rope was so thick, and you had to carry the rope to go through the other rope.
So you had to carry a rope and then untie yourself from other ropes.
The rope probably at the end weighed 150, 200 pounds.
Shut up.
Like, it was
How?
120 feet of rope this thick. It's probably more than 120 feet, really. That's my guess. I mean, it was a lot. Like, Brendan was coiling it around his arm, and it got too much for his arm, to where he was having to, like, try to pull it up on his chest and go through the ropes. Like, a strong guy was going to win that competition, period. Me and Reagan and Enzo and Kathy, we were a little bit ahead of them, but not by a lot. And we were all four, like...
Who was it? Like, Lane and
Brendan and Hayden were the only people who were even close to Brendan, and he blew them out of the water. Like, they were about halfway done when he got finished. Like, he blew them out of the water.
Wow.
He had the right idea by coiling it up, because if you didn't, your rope was just a jumbled mess, and you couldn't tell rope from rope. Like, you couldn't tell what was the mess of rope and what was the rope you were looking for. Like, it was the worst competition since we've been here. Like, I'd rather do the caramel 6 times.
Wow.
It was so bad. Like, I would still be out there right now.
That's insane.
I would have never made it. Oh, I just kept making my knots worse, too. Like, wow. It was awful.
That is awful.
So then, of course, Brendan wins, and he's like, yeah, this is for Rachel, blah, blah, blah. And then they go, okay, you get to pick 3 have-nots. And he goes, Britney, Ray. I'm like, yeah.
And that is true. I really like you. And it sucks because, like, from the beginning.
It makes me really sad, though, that you thought I was abandoning you, because
I really
I
felt like you
never
abandoned
wanted
me.
that to be the case. Like, I was trying to be there for you, but I didn't want to, like, overstep my boundaries. And I knew you were with Brendan, and it was just crazy. And it makes me really mad that somehow my message came out mean. Because
Maybe
not only was
because
your message nice, but so was Brendan's.
Yeah. But maybe it was just because I had just gotten evicted, and
Yeah.
so to me it came across as mean. But I think they meant it to be funny, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
It didn't
it
come
wasn't
across as
funny.
And I don't think anyone else thought it was funny in the world, because I'm pretty sure that everyone thought it was just bitchy. Like,
Really?
because it was just like, I'm going to miss the most your hair extensions and tequila, Vegas, tequila. And I was like, all right.
Oh, that sucks. That makes me feel like I have to be really careful with that stuff.
I know, apparently.
Because I thought that I've been nice literally to every single person. Definitely to Monet and Andrew and even Kristen. I was nice.
It's okay. I say to everyone, don't mess with me, my man.
Like, now I'm like,
so everyone's going to be like,
Even on Brendan's, it was like, this game isn't personal, which this was before the next stuff, but after POV ceremony is when I did it. It was like Wednesday night. No, Tuesday night. cool, though. And then you went to jury. You didn't go to jury till, I guess, after press on Friday. And then you were in jury house last night.
I was in jury last night.
So did the handler stay there all night? I have no idea. I mean, right now it's Reagan and Lane on the block. They're like two of the people in the house that I like most. And then Reagan's going to go off the block, and I have no idea who's going to go up.
And I doubt Lane's going to go home. I would just assume. I don't think he could put anyone next to Lane to make him go home. I don't think there's anyone that nobody would vote Lane out over somebody else.
But I think that I know who Brendan thinks is the Saboteur. And if he puts that person up, I don't know who would go home.
Wait, who does Brendan think is the Saboteur?
You don't know?
No.
Who did y'all think it was?
I thought it was... I still think it's Lane.
You think it's Lane?
Yeah. Who do you think?
Okay, I thought it was you.
You thought it was me?
Yes.
I wish I was a Saboteur.
When we got that first video, I was like, oh, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, and then it didn't ever come to you, and I was like, dang it. Maybe she still is, but they're letting her do it from the jury house.
Yeah.
I really thought it was you.
That's so funny.
Because both of the messages were
about
y'all,
us. I know.
And one of them made it sound like there was going to be a power.
Well, that's what the second one.
Yeah.
When they said that one of you might be coming back.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought too, and I was like, well, I thought I was going to come back and be able to play the game, and that I thought maybe I thought they might do like a double eviction this week, and then like in a few weeks do another double eviction.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking like maybe they'll put me back in the game and then cut this week short. Like Wednesday will be an eviction, and then Thursday will be another eviction, but it will be a double eviction, so that Wednesday and Thursday they'll get rid of 3 people, like, which would be what would happen up to now or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I was like, maybe that's what they'll do, and then 3 of us will go to the jury at the same time instead of just 2.
I think it'll be double eviction this week.
You think so?
Like, I think when people come to jury this week to meet you,
It'll be 2?
Be 2 of them. Mm-hmm.
I think there'll be one soon, but I don't know, maybe not this week because they brought me back for 24 hours. So that's a lot of TV's drama that we've already created.
I know, but I just am thinking, like, there has to be one.
I think there will be 2, but who knows when.
Yeah.
And if the finale is in September, or the middle of September, right? What day did they say it was?
I think it's September 15th.
Okay, so yeah, let's the finale is September 15th. So
I did this math today. Eventually, we're going to have one.
You have to have a double eviction. So,
and that's with 3 people going to the finals again.
Right. Exactly. I think they'll do a 3 people final, 2-hour finale. I really thought that because, especially when I left, Julie was like, this might not be the last you've seen of the Big Brother house.
You thought that you were going to come back and play?
I was
She's like, this will be awesome. I'll get to come back and play. But then,
so fun.
after a while, I started thinking that it wouldn't make sense for them to bring me back, because if they brought me back, it kind of wouldn't be fair, because then I would compete, and if I won, then I would stay in the game, and they would have to evict someone, and they would evict someone else.
Uh-huh.
And they would have to evict 3 people to make up for bringing one person back. And so it's like, that wouldn't make sense. Even America wouldn't vote on that. So then I was thinking, like, maybe I thought it was a Pandora's box thing.
Mm-hmm.
After I was gone, then I was like, well, maybe there's like a Pandora's box and they're going to bring me back. If I even thought maybe I'll get to play the game for a week and they'll take someone out of the game for a week. And then bring that person back into the game, and I come out of the game.
Like you played in their spot.
Yeah, like I thought I was going to play for that person for a week.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what if Brendan didn't win this week, and he might be going home? Then maybe then I was thinking maybe I go back to play the POV. And if I win the POV, I get to use it on Brendan and stay in the game.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was thinking, too. I was thinking of all these scenarios. I was like, there's got to be, like, a scenario that makes sense here.
That's so crazy.
I know. But then, at first, when the Saboteur had that message, I thought I was going to walk to the door and it wouldn't open.
Uh-huh.
And it would be like the Saboteur. I thought the Saboteur would come back on.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't think double eviction because of the no TV. I thought the Saboteur was going to give us a message during the live eviction, like the live show, and come on and be like, ha ha ha, Houseguest. You thought they were both gone, but now you have to go out and play another POV or something to switch it up really quick. And I was like,
I thought that what was going to happen, here's like my honest to God thought. I thought, okay, and I told everybody this, I thought that you were the Saboteur and that your incentive was that you were given like not a coup d'etat, but just for you to use on yourself only. That was like your incentive for becoming the Saboteur. They basically said, if you'll be the Saboteur, we'll give you this 1 week of power, and if you are up on the block, you can use it only this one time, and it will save you in the game that week. So that's like what's in my mind. So I thought going into eviction that night, Rachel's going to stand up and use the power on herself, and we're going to vote out Brendan.
oh.
Like that was what I thought was going to happen. And I thought either it's going to be a double eviction, but that's going to happen too. So like right before we stand up to vote, I was expecting Julie to be like, okay, surprise, Houseguests, the Saboteur has the power. I thought that the Saboteur would give the power.
Right.
But you would give
thought,
it to yourself, really.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be like, who did the Saboteur choose to give the power to? And then you would stand up, and Julie would be like, do you want to use it? And you'd be like, yeah, I want to save myself. I didn't think it would save both of y'all because the message said one of you. So I thought it's not going to save them both like a coup d'etat, but it'll save Rachel, and then Matt will put up somebody else, and then Brendan's going to get evicted. Like, that's what I thought was really going to happen.
That's crazy.
Like, that was my theory.
I'm glad Brendan's not evicted, though. I'm glad he's still here.
He's, like, doing a good job. Like, I'm sure he
I think he
misses you
would.
to death or whatever, but he's...
Well, I knew that he would do a good job. And I also knew that I am very emotional sometimes. Like, in this house,
It makes
I was
you crazy.
super emotional.
Yeah.
And I knew that Brendan was not as emotional as I was. But I thought that I could overcome it, and I just needed to, like, have a break and get over it. Which I think, honestly, like, with my break and getting over it, I did. And even that blowout Reagan and I just had, like, whatever he said was not even, like, no, if I was still in the house, I think I would have gone and cried and, like, gone to the diary room and been like, oh, my gosh. But honestly, I was just like...
Well, when Brendan apologized to me, that meant, like, a lot.
And he didn't really mean that at all. Like, I know him, and I know you don't know him, but, like, he's really a nice guy, and he does not hate women. Like,
I know, that's what I kept saying, too, in the DR. I'm like, he hates women, he targets women. But
he's not a women hater at all.
I kept waiting on him to apologize to me for that, because I thought, okay, even if you're pissed off at me, that's, like, below the belt. Do you know what I mean? And he never did. And so I was like, I guess he's not going to, you know what I mean? And then when he went HOH and I went up there, I was kind of expecting him to just be like, hey, by the way, I'm going to nominate you and blah, blah, but he just apologized for it, and he was really nice about it. And he was like, I know that you were friends with Rachel in this game, and I think that Rachel wants people who compete to be here, and you definitely compete. I was like, yeah, I do. And I said, and if you don't put me up, I will fight for the POV, and I will not use it. And he was like, okay. And then I didn't get drawn for POV.
That sucks.
I know.
Sometimes I get so confused with how this game works.
It changes, like, every day, though. Like, it changes every day. I feel like it's changed since you left.
I feel like it has too.
It changes every minute of every
Every
day.
eviction. But actually, do you think it's changed every eviction or just basically this, like, the final? Because I feel like
Well, at the
looking back,
beginning,
yeah.
it doesn't change that much because you don't have that much established either.
Right.
Like, it's not like there's, like, a cut and dry
Yeah.
atmosphere, and now there is. Like, it's very much like, you know people.
Yeah.
And you know, you can kind of pick up on what people are thinking, so.
Well, and the funny thing is that I knew you guys wanted me gone so bad. Like, I knew that you guys wanted me gone so bad. And it was like, I had to win that POV, and I didn't. And then I just knew that it was it. And
You knew you were going to go home? Because I
Yeah.
really thought for the longest time that Brendan would. And then I still kind of at the end thought that he would because I thought...
Well, I kind of thought he would, but I just didn't know. Like, it's
Yeah.
one of those things where you kind of think something, but then you just don't know. And by the end, I was okay with whatever had happened. Like, I didn't go out. When I left, I wasn't like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
I was like laughing with Julie, and I was like, oh, it's okay, whatever.
Does Brendan know that you think Lane is a saboteur?
I don't know.
Because I think that Brendan thinks it's Enzo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just from, like, the talk that we had. Brendan and I.
That you guys think it's Enzo?
Yeah. Like, I think that he thinks it's Enzo.
Oh.
Because he was like, well, what do you think? And I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was Rachel. And he was just, like, laughing. He was like, well, who do you think now? And I was like, no, I don't know. I was like, I have no idea. Obviously, I wasn't right. And he was like, well, he didn't, like, come out directly and say it. But I kind of think that's what he's thinking. Just because of, like, America's vote. And he said that certain people have been throwing people under the bus that they wouldn't normally throw under the bus. And he wouldn't tell me who exactly, but he said that. And he said that, like, I don't know, he's, like, with competitions and stuff. Like, throwing competitions and not really competing.
Oh.
I don't know.
We didn't really talk about the Saboteur that much at the end because we were so upset that we were on the block, and the Saboteur came back after we were on the block. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So
he
we-
didn't, like, specifically say, this is who I think it is.
Yeah.
That's just what I, like,
What
picked
you
up.
picked up?
Yeah, from his conversation.
Has Enzo been throwing people under the bus?
Not to me, but I'm not the HOH.
Right.
You know how it is when you're HOH.
Of course.
So, I don't know, because Lane went up. And, like, who was expected?
Well, I think that
Lane
was
out.
because it was a very obvious, because nobody would vote Lane out. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I think
I
it
don't
was
think
a-
that Lane expected it either. And I really, like, I reasoned with Brendan and I was like, look, what you do for me, I will remember. Like, I'm going to, we'll have mutual respect between the two of us. And if you don't put me up, I will play for POV as hard as I can and I will do what you want me to with it. But, you know, I didn't know if, I thought he might still put me up, even though.
I for sure, if he won, I was like, he'll probably put up Britney and Reagan, or Matt and Reagan, or
Yeah. One of,
Matt and Britney.
two of us three.
Yeah.
And he didn't put up me or Matt. And, like, obviously you never
I think
know.
he put Reagan up against Lane to make Reagan go home.
I think he wanted Reagan to go home, too. But now that Reagan won POV, I don't know what he's going to do. I have no clue. I have no insight into the mind of Brendan. But his sister's letter was really nice. Did you read it?
I'm going to go upstairs and read it.
It was nice. It was a really nice letter. And, I don't know, everything's been pretty, like, it's been tense because we don't know what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been, like, drama-free, really. Like, there's not been anything crazy happen.
Except me coming back.
Yeah, that was the craziest.
And I didn't say I'm
What if
back
you don't get
bitches to piss
see him?
people off.
Okay, but see, I didn't take offense to that either.
Yeah. I wouldn't have taken offense if you came back in and was like, I'm back,
I didn't
bitches.
take offense to that at all.
I'd have been like, okay. I think
That's what I said to Enzo earlier, is he was like, I thought that was funny. And I was like, yeah, I didn't take offense to that either.
it's
Like,
probably because Ryan's being, like, maybe sensitive, or he's a have-not. You know, like one of those.
I didn't think that was, like, crazy, but I don't know. What if you don't get to see Brendan at all?
I think I will.
In case you don't, what do you want me to tell him for you?
Everything.
Okay.
I love him and I miss him and that this sucks.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Like, I get to come back for a 24-hour vacation in the house without my boyfriend.
Yeah.
What vacation is that? It's like a trick.
It would have happened no matter who the HOH was. Like,
that I would have came into the house. I think so, too.
Like, I think that even if, because when Julie told you that, we hadn't played HOH. I think that if I would have won HOH,
right,
it would be the same thing.
I think
and
so
I
too,
would have opened
100%.
Pandora's box, too. I would have been like, okay, 24-hour vacation, sweet.
Right. Or who knows if that's what it said, 24-hour vacation. It might have said something else about a vacation, or it might have said something about, because I remember talking about paradise and jury being paradise, and like, I don't know. Who knows what they played and who knows what they said, but
yeah.
It could have, I think anyone would have opened it probably too, because I know I would have, even if it was like Kristen, you know?
I would have too.
So I think I probably would have gotten back in the game no matter what.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, everybody has different ideas. I don't really think you're going to get to see him, though.
You don't think so?
Because I think that it's like an exchange. Like, you get 24 and he gets 24. And it makes for good TV, because y'all are like, whoosh.
Yeah.
But I'll tell him that you love him and miss him.
That sucks.
I'll tell him everything you said about
Please turn on
jury.
your microphone.
But I don't want to see him. Will you please make sure that you tell him that?
Okay, I will.
I mean, and not in the way that, like, I don't want to be with him, but I don't want to see him in the jury house.
Yeah.
Like, I want him to play and play hard. I want him to play with his heart and play.
I will tell him that you said that.
I want him to fight hard.
I will tell him that you said that. For sure. For sure.
For sure. This sucks. So now what? I thought I was going to get to come back and see Brendan.
I'm a freaking have-not. It sucks balls.
It does suck.
I'm the worst have-not ever. I complain all the time.
That eggplant looks good.
Oh, it tastes like crap.
Really?
Yeah.
It's breaded, though?
It's breaded, but it tastes like sour. So they gave us eggplant.
And canned escargot.
Yeah, which is
I
nasty.
saw that. That's gross.
And eggplant baba ganoush,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
which I don't even know what baba ganoush is, but I've been trying to eat it a little bit. It's gross.
It's gross.
It's not like the fish sticks. The fish sticks were pretty good.
I thought they were going to be done with have-nots.
I did too. And there's still 3. Like, that's more than a third of the houses that have not this week.
That's a lot.
It's crazy. So, like, what else is exciting? I want to know everything. Did you get an idea for, like, what America was thinking? Like, they told you our ratings are good?
I asked a million times before they kind of, like, let it out. And so I'm thinking that the ratings are really good. Apparently this season is really fun to watch.
Well, yeah.
And I don't think that I got that vibe from last season.
Yeah.
So.
And you got, like, really good questions from Julie and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got it.
This black blanket?
No, that's okay.
There's your
an
tail on the
extra.
gun.
I'm freezing outside.
No, the questions from Julie were really good, but every question that I answer is about Brendan. And I don't know if it's because they have to filter questions or what, but most of my questions about everything were about Brendan. I was still here, but I'm not.
I like those earrings.
See, I want to have a fingernail painting contest.
Swarovski crystals or whatever.
They're cute.
Swarovski. I get all my jewelry from Swarovski now. I love
Where?
it. The Swarovski.
What's that?
It's like glass. It's like the little swan.
Oh.
And they make jewelry now too.
Is that like at a department store or independent store?
It's like independent.
Oh.
They have like little stores, but I think you can get a department.
They have like figurines and stuff.
Figurines, stores. They have necklaces and jewels, and I love them. But
So you can rent movies.
you can't rent TV shows. Like I'm ask them to rent all the Sex and the City DVDs.
Really?
That would be so.
Oh my god.
awesome.
Is there a TV in every room or like?
Yeah,
just-
and the TV downstairs is huge. Like it's like 70 inches or something.
What?
With surround sound. I know. It's fun.
Oh my gosh, if I go to jury, we're gonna watch so many movies.
Oh my god, that's all we're gonna do. Watch movies, and
You said
lay out
that
by
there's
the pool.
food in the house, or you order food out, or what?
You can like have anything you want. I don't know if you can get takeout. I didn't ask because the food in the house is really good.
I bet you can though. I bet
I'm
if you
sure.
I bet
If
if you're
you're-
like, can I have McDonald's? I bet they'll let you.
They probably would, because I asked for like specific food items, and they're like, yeah, we'll go buy them for you. So I don't see why that you
Is there somebody that stays in there with you? Or
like. I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, okay.
But
If
Don't
I
say.
get evicted and go to jury, I'm gonna be like on the way to the hotel, like, okay, we're going to Taco Bell or McDonald's, like you're taking me somewhere. Cause that's like my food. Like that's what I eat.
Taco Bell. That does sound good. I should have asked. All I've been eating is salads. I'm like, I should take advantage of this 5-week vacation.
I know those guys were eating last night. Enzo made that chicken parmesan, and it was like 2 pans full. And I thought, oh, that's too much. And then I sat down to eat,
And it was gone.
and Brendan like took half of a chicken breast and put it in his mouth and chewed it
In
up.
like one bite.
And I was like, and then I looked over there. Hay did the same thing. Enzo did the same thing, and they ended up eating all
We're about to
the
start the
chicken
tournament.
parmesan.
I'm about to, yeah.
What time is it?
It's like 8, maybe like 8.
8 o'clock at night?
I went in the hot tub, went in the pool. I just want to
Yeah,
work
it's-
out a
When
little
did it
bit.
become 8 o'clock at night?
And you had them cookies in the oven, they burnt.
So you're gonna work out before we start the tournament?
Well, I mean, we could start
That's
it.
fine with
We
me.
could-
I don't care. I
we
just
could-
wondered. Last two girls.
The last 2 girls.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'll be in the back. They gotta fix this door, man.
They ain't gonna fix that door. That
Last
door's
two girls.
Isn't that crazy? What are you guys going to do? What if there's only one of you left? Like, I feel like that was somebody else's strategy, but I don't think that that's even a good strategy.
I don't think it's
What are you
a
guys
good
gonna
strategy either.
You're going to be in the house with all boys. Like, super frat house.
House mom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. This house is insane. I'm
Yeah.
like glad though, even though, like, I know you really want to be here. When you come back and you like tell us all the stuff you're doing, it makes you realize the big picture. Because when you live here, you feel like this is your only life.
I know.
Like this is
That's how I felt.
it. Like this is your life. This is where you live. You will live and die here. You know, like that's how you feel.
Especially after, what, 45 days you guys have been in here? Or 43?
43.
43.
And then when you leave the house, it's like no.
No.
There's still like a
And
world.
that's the thing, like, after 43 days, you really do feel, like, I felt like that after, I was here for 41 days, and I forgot. I felt like this was it.
Yeah, that's how you feel. Like you feel like your life is confined to these walls.
That's what it feels like. It's crazy. And that you're constantly being controlled by what people like what you have and do is not inside of your control, basically. That's how I felt.
So you think that America loves Enzo?
Mhm. I'm not supposed to talk about who America loves, but
Do they tell you that stuff though?
just my opinion
Oh, okay.
from like what I've gathered. But I'm pretty sure that our season, America loves our season period.com.
That's good.
Like, I think we have a good season. We do, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a like crazy season.
Really crazy.
Mhm.
Oh, goodness. It's going to be a long 40 more days. 40 more days.
Mhm. I'm so sleepy. I didn't sleep none last night.
It's only Saturday. I'm going to have not till Thursday.
It's say Saturday. I thought I was going to get brought back on Friday the 13th. Yesterday.
They had
so
me
funny,
so
'cause
spooked
last
last night. They kept on, Enzo kept on jacking with me going, you scared to go to bed? It's Friday the 13th. And I said, it is not. And I said, it's not Friday the 13th.
It was.
Then I go find Hayden. I was like, Hayden, what's today? And he goes, Friday the 13th. And he goes, they go, if you go to bed by yourself, somebody's going to jump up and scare you. And I was like, every time I'd lay down, I was like, so I waited until after midnight. And I was like, it's not Friday the 13th no more. It's the 14th.
That's funny. I thought I was going to be brought back yesterday because I was like, oh, they're going to do something to like freak out the house guests.
Well, actually, a lot of stuff has happened. If you think about the fact that we got the Zingbot today, and then you came, like, it's been a lot of stuff.
Today. That was funny. I think it's hilarious that you guys got a Zingbot.
He was so cute, too.
What did he say to you,
Yeah, I
Kathy?
thought he was stupid.
He said they played some police sirens, and he said that he just pulled me over for going 40 and a 25 because
she's 40 and hangs out with 25-year-olds.
Because I'm 40 and I hang out with 25-year-olds, and that's why I got pulled over.
Nice.
And then he said that one of his friends had like a police scanner, and one of the codes on it was old, and that's what I was.
Was OLD.
Yeah. I want to go, no, it's not. They're 10 codes. They're not words.
That's funny.
Mine was
You're engaged to your brother?
engaged to my brother, and then the other one was that I'm a wire tease,
Instead
that
of-
mean?
which nobody thought that was funny. It's supposed to be like a cock tease.
Yeah. He was calling her pretty
He
much a
said,
cock
we
tease.
have a term for you in the robot world. You're a wire tease. And I was like, nobody got it for a minute, and then we're like, oh, like, it was not funny.
That's funny.
Both of Hayden's were about his hair. Both of Lane's were about being stupid. Enzo's was about bombing competitions and being the meow meow. Both of Brennan's were about you.
That's funny. He said I had more silicone.
Brennan was rolling.
I felt bad for the Zingbot, though, because he was obviously so miserable with his life. Like, it was really hot outside, and he's, like, in this spaceman suit, and, like, pouring
You guys had to like do
sweat.
the competition wearing those things,
Yeah.
like spacesuits.
Uh-huh.
That's funny. Man, this is going to be a good week to watch.
But you watch it on the DVD, right?
I can't wait to see on the DVD what the Pandora's box was that Brennan was like excited to open.
I wonder where he got to go. He probably got to go to, like, a nice hotel or something.
He's probably at the Academy Awards or something. I mean, he
Or
might
he
be
might be at the jury house. You know?
Maybe. Is it not that far?
His mom really is saying she doesn't like me.
No, I told him that most of us always pick the picture that we think we look the best in instead of the other person, and she probably liked it. She probably thought that's probably why she picked it, because she probably thought she looked nice, she was dressed up, That's the way I would, take
Picture
it, like as a mom. Not that probably never even crossed her mind. Because I know my mom has pictures of her and my brother, and they were from, like, his first marriage. There's just
pictures, yeah.
Well, it's like the other girl's cut out,
Yeah.
And they're framed. But it's a good picture of, like, her and him,
Yeah.
But he says the same thing. This is kind of awkward, when I look at this picture.
That's funny. I want to effing win an HOH competition. I hate myself. Although I had no chance on that one. Like,
it do it.
It wasn't even like a fair fight. It was like,
God, could you imagine if I would have been competing in that HOH?
Like, no offense, Rachel, but there's no way you could have done it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was impossible. Lane would have won. If you wouldn't,
yeah.
if you would have stayed, Lane would have won. Because there was no way anybody but a strong guy was going to be able to hold
that
the
rope was huge and heavy.
Really heavy.
Yeah, I mean, Brendan said
I can't
it was.
Even lift 10 pounds.
He said we're all
he
sore
said that
right
he
now.
didn't.
Everybody.
Yeah, I hardly. Yeah, my legs are.
Even Brendan's really sore.
Yeah,
like we're
his
all
back
sore.
hurts, and he said that it was so heavy that he didn't even know if he could get it over at that point. Over the.
So what you had to do? Like take the rope and put it over your head, or what?
Okay, here's what it was. Let me explain it. Okay, there's like rope like that Hayden uses to swing rope, but a little bit thicker in a grid, and that rope is white. Okay, so it's in a perfect grid, and long ways and short ways. So then each one of those grids makes a lane. Like you have your lane, and so in your lane, every now and then there's that white rope going like that. And so from the other end, looking towards you, is your colored rope. Like we all had a color. Mine was blue. And your blue rope is knotted in tangles and knots around those white ropes. And so you had to step up to your blue rope and attach it to a belt that you had to wear. So like when you very first step down, like when they said on your mark, get set, go, you step down, and the first thing that you have to do as soon as you step down is go over, pull a hole in the first knot, step through the knot, and then go underneath the white rope to get to the other side to undo that knot.
Which is in wet mulch.
Which is in like this much mud.
Yeah.
So, and like we thought that at first looking at it, we thought that the tall people would have a disadvantage because the ropes were like this far off the ground. Mm-hmm. So when you have to crawl under them, like you're going way under, like you're on your butt. And so you had to go along the grid, and each one of those white ones had your color rope knotted around it 2 or 3 times in like really complex, difficult knots. Uh-huh. And so, every time you would undo it, now your rope is longer because the one that's attached to you is longer because you just undid a knot. Mm-hmm. So that's where you had to start wrapping your rope. I never wrapped my rope, so by the time I was like 3 grids in, I just had a pile of rope like this.
Oh my gosh. And
you would confuse it with the rope that you're trying to get through. Like, it was impossible. Wow. I would still be out there, like right now.
Crazy.
If they were like, you have to finish this course, I would be sleeping out there right now. Like,
I'd be sleeping on the hay. Cause I couldn't have. Oh, and then it thunderstormed and chicken feathers came down too.
Yeah, but
that wasn't the big deal though. No. I mean, that was like nothing compared to trying to figure out the rope.
It was impossible. Like, I would literally still be out there doing it.
That is insane.
It was really hard. It was all physical, and it was just like so hard.
Yeah, I don't think there's one person in this house that's not sore somewhere from it. Just, I mean, muscle sore, not. But Brendan's legs were massively cut up, and he had blisters all over his hands. They gave us gloves, but they were like.
Nobody wore them because they were huge.
They were huge. I mean, I put them on and they fell off my hands. Yeah.
It was a really crazy competition. We were all dirty and nasty. And I thought, when I saw it, I was like, well, okay, either one of two things. Either it's going to be really good if you're really small, because you can, like go faster, or this rope's going to be really heavy and there's no way you're going to do it unless you're big. And then it ended up being that. Like, the 3 people at the front were Brennan, then Lane, then Hayden. And all 4 of us were, like, way in the back. Like, I think I only made it through 4 of my grid. And I think total there was probably 20.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe 15.
You look up and you think you'll never make it to the end. Matter of fact, you look up and you're hoping somebody else finally makes it to the end just
because you're trying to look busy.
You're so exhausted.
Like, you're pretending you're still doing it, but you're only making your knot worse.
Yeah.
Like, I was only making myself into knots instead of untying
Like, they were up there laughing.
Wait, so, like, with the knot, you had to, like, have the rest of the knot?
Yes.
You had to, like, lift the knot up big enough so you could go through the knot?
With your rope.
With the rest of your rope.
So you had a pile of rope this big, and you're having to go through the knot. Like,
and then underneath another grid to get to the next one with the rope.
And sometimes to complete your knot, you'd have to go up 2 grids and then come back.
Yeah.
Because they would tie a knot here, and then the next knot would be up here, and then the next knot would be back here. It was ridiculous. It was the craziest challenge. And you're like, oh, knots, that's not that big of a deal. Complex knots. Like, every knot that you would learn to tie if you were a Boy Scout was on there. They weren't just like normal, like, tie my shoes knots. They were like, some of them were triple, quadruples, and like, it was insane.
That is insane.
I never anticipated that competition in a zillion years. To me, that's something you would do for, like, POV. Because usually POV competitions are, like, kind of different and, like, not as serious. And HOH competitions are usually, like, really serious competitions. I was not expecting that for an HOH competition. It was nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I would still be out there right now. I would have never completed that course.
Maybe you'll win. Well, the people already did it. That's crazy.
No, but I hope I win. If I'm still here next week,
That's
I win
insane.
I wish I could be there to play with you guys so bad, though.
POV wasn't that exciting. It was okay.
The puzzle wasn't fun.
Well, I didn't play it. I just watched it.
Oh, was the puzzle fun?
It had to be more fun to
I got
watch
drunk
than
on the
stop.
spinning wheel and fell off the beam. Yeah. They asked me if I'd pass a field sobriety test at that point. I said no.
That's funny.
Reagan, like, dominated it, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was just like over as quick as it started.
So what, you had to run across a beam, and then at the other side of the beam was the Veto puzzle?
It was the
Okay, what
circle.
it was you had on your thing. Okay, so you started over here, and there's a bunch of puzzle pieces. Here's your beam. You had to walk across your beam like this, and then you had to stand on a turntable to do the puzzle.
Oh.
So when you stepped on, it would start spinning, so you kind of had to walk a little bit backwards while you're working the puzzle. And then the puzzle layout was just VETO in different colors. So you had to put together the V. But you could only pull one piece at a time. So like you had to pull a piece for the V and then go back, one more piece, take it back, lay it down, go get another piece. So you had to go back and forth on the beam like
So usually like a
30
race.
times.
That's crazy.
But then that wasn't the hard part. The hard part was putting the pieces together. Because the pieces weren't normal puzzle pieces. They were like crazy shapes.
Mm-hmm.
They were really weird looking. I wish I would have got to play it, though. I wish I could have played in that Veto.
You can't win every Veto, Brittany.
I just want to play.
I want to play too.
But who knows? Who knows?
I wonder what this 24-hour vacation's all about. If I don't even get to see Brendan, why would they bring me back? What am I supposed to do?
That's the magic of Pandora's box and television. They had y'all's limos cross paths as you came and went. Because seriously, we kept going, is Brendan still in the DR? Like, he has been in. Like, why is it locked? I'm going to go ask in the DR. So obviously he went to the DR to ask, why is my room locked? And they said, your room is now ready. Go upstairs immediately. So because they set it up while we were doing the competition. So he goes upstairs to look in his room and he sees Pandora's box. And it was just that nobody saw him go upstairs from the DR. So we all still thought he was in the DR.
Oh.
And really, he had gone back upstairs.
So he must have gone into Pandora's box. They probably blindfolded him, pulled him out.
Took him to either the jury house or, I don't know where, a hotel.
I bet he's on a special event somewhere.
24-hour vacation inside the Big Brother house without Brendan.
You got the crappy end of that deal.
Right?
Like, he gets to go somewhere nice, luxurious, and you got to come back here. Fun.
I mean, I love the house. I love being here, but I loved it because of the competition.
Yeah.
Not so I could come back and get in a huge fight with Reagan.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Doesn't surprise me, though. It seems like something Big Brother would do.
Bring someone back for a 24-hour vacation, which is not.
And send their boyfriend out of the house while they're on that vacation.
While they're on that vacation.
That's messed up.
It is.
That's just messed up.
It is
all
messed
in
up.
all.
After he wins HOH. Especially those tricksters.
Well, otherwise he'd be here. If he hadn't won the HOH.
I bet I know exactly what it was, too. I bet it was a picture of me telling him to come here.
Uh-huh.
And then it was probably, he's like, oh, good, I get to go be with Rachel for 24 hours. I don't care what
Or
happens.
15 minutes, he probably was thinking. He probably didn't care. It was just...
And he's probably like, I don't care what happens to the house.
Right. And, I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
He probably still doesn't know what happened. He just is... They probably still hadn't told him that you came back.
I don't care. That'd be a sweet Pandora's box. Like, I'm sure he wanted to see you. Mm-hmm. But if I was HOH, I would love 24 hours out of this house.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I think anyone would have opened it. It probably would have just been worded differently.
Yeah, I would have opened it.
I think it would have just, literally, I think it would have been worded differently. Or, I don't know what they said at all.
Probably whoever... It depended on who was up there, because it had to be, if it was like me up there or something, they couldn't have done that. They would have had to do something different.
I think maybe it would have been like something like what Britney said, might have said a 24-hour vacation or.
Yeah.
I think it still would have been Rachel too. I think it would have just been Rachel saying, do you want to go on a 24-hour vacation? Yeah. Or, something like that. I still think it would have been Rachel.
I said, We're going
because
to the beach.
Even if you don't think Rachel's going to be there, that's enticing. Of course you want to get away for 24 hours.
I would, even if Brendan wasn't there,
Right. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, I didn't set it up. But I have all kinds of
Oh my God, they
ideas.
totally, I bet you're so right. I bet my limo was driving here and his was going back.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, why would you do that?
Gee, that's what happened. I'm going to change into pants and play pool. Want to?
I don't think I brought pants, but yes.
It's cold outside.
Is it cold outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly.
Like freezing.
When did it become 8 o'clock?
I have some, warmer-up pants if you want those, like stretchy pants.
Yeah, can I borrow them?
Uh-huh.
Do you think they'll fit me?
Yeah. Of course they will.
I didn't bring it. I was really thought Brendan would be here, and I would just.
So you brought your nighties?
Yeah, I was I'm just gonna cuddle with Brendan all night long and not even care.
Let me get you some
Thanks for the
pants.
hug.
Yeah. Let me get you these pants. I hate this door. Wish it would just stay. These doors that never stay.
I see you made all the beds.
Yeah, I was bored.
Put this back in here.
They might not be long enough, but...
Well, I don't care if they're long enough. I'll make them work. Thank you.
So here's my bumblebee. I was so drunk on that spinning wheel. I was like, I don't even ride merry-go-rounds.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I just made a mess of it, though. That was the only bad thing.
Making a mess.
Do you want a long sleeve shirt?
You know what? I brought one, actually. I brought Brendan's sweater back. Well, at least he can appreciate having a sweater again. And I wish I would have brought, like, slippers and stuff, too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's cold these days. He's just going to the bathroom.
Where's Rachel?
She went upstairs to put a long sleeve shirt on to come play pool.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
She's upstairs right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
Camera's silly.
What?
It's the camera that's out in that corner.
I had it, didn't I?
What up? How you doing?
Good.
It's good to see you. How you doing? Oh, snap. How's everything going?
It's good. It's stressful in here.
I know. You know it is.
Okay, I want to know, first of all, you said, I asked you, you're different on your DR. What was that all about? Is it a bad thing?
No, it's not. It's just funny because you just look like, it just looks different.
Is that like a bum?
No, not at all. Like, you look really cute and stuff. It's just like, it just looks different. It's just funny. But apparently...
Is that like a scrub and a bum and...
No.
A little, then? What's that?
No, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It just looks different.
But apparently what?
Oh, apparently you and I yell at the DR camera.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
I know. Enzo got some stuff going on? Good.
We got some stuff going on.
You guys gotta trust each other and gotta fight because I already know, like, how manipulative some other people in this house are, like Britney and Matt and Reagan. Just how they're acting toward me being back. I don't know if they think, I'm sure that they think they can act like that toward me because they probably think that I'm going to get to see Brendan and tell him information about what I think he should do about this new, because he's going to nominate someone else. So they're probably being nice to me because they don't want to be nominated.
Right.
So.
That's exactly what.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because otherwise, I guarantee that they wouldn't care. Just like with Reagan freaking out is probably because he won POV. So when I came back in the house, he knew he was safe. So he probably didn't care. Which I just did have a long talk with Reagan about, like, us not fighting and stuff. So we're not going to do that. But I don't know. This.
And it's a really, really good thing. Like a really good thing. So next week.
So just be careful.
No, I know. I have to be.
Don't fall into their trap.
Trust me, it's not going to happen. I win HOH next week.
They're going to try to trap me.
We have a plan.
Good.
Kind of set in motion. So.
And I think there are some people in the house that are like super trustworthy, not trustworthy, nobody's trustworthy really in the game, but I think there are people that you can trust, and that, like Enzo and Brendan, obviously, and I think that there are people in the game that are going to flip-flop for whoever's in power.
Definitely. I mean, we've already seen it. We already know who.
I don't know. I feel like even like someone like Kathy, who you guys are like, oh, we'll just be really nice to Kathy, take her. Well, okay, to me, she is going to flip-flop with whoever has the power.
Right.
That's what I think. And I think that because she's best friends with Brendan, and last week she wanted nothing to do with us. Like, no, I mean, legitimately,
we
she
know
wanted nothing to do with
Kathy,
us.
that's exactly what she does. That's her game. And
That's her
everybody
game.
knows it and sees it. But she's not a threat to do anything. So, in the meantime, she's going to end up floating, and she'll be here at least a couple more weeks, I think.
Yeah, I think so, too. Which is whatever.
Yeah. And I like
but you
Kathy.
guys have to...
DR, and then you rang the doorbell and came in. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's really nuts. But, I mean...
That sucks. Well, did I ring the doorbell, like...
I think it was about 3 o'clock.
30 minutes before? Or, like, do you think there was, like, a break in between or not?
Break in between what?
Between me coming in and him leaving. Would you guess?
It's hard to say because he was in the DR. We thought, I'm like, man, he's been in the DR for at least an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before you came in.
Sucks.
Can't wait to pick his brain when he comes back.
Yeah. I can't wait to pick his brain, and I can't wait to talk. I just want to, like, hug him and jump on him and... Sucks. What kind of vacation is this? 24-hour vacation inside the Big Brother house. You'll get to see Brendan. Crap.
What's Jury house while you're here?
It's probably where he probably is.
My guess. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of pissed that I gotta stop yelling into the camera.
Well, just don't.
You and Hayden are the worst. Stop.
I know. I think I know exactly what they're talking about when I talk because I talk really loud. And so, do you ever talk loud?
Oh yeah, like I do yell on camera.
Yeah.
Like I know I do.
So we yell at the camera. So we just got to stop doing that.
Don't look like an idiot.
Don't look. Yeah.
So because I want.
All I want to talk about is Brendan's not here. Okay, I'm supposed to ask. Well, I'm not supposed to, but I think that I need to ask you why I should vote for you. What's your gameplay? What's your game plan from now on?
From now on, we gotta win.
You do gotta win.
I mean, that's if we make it to the final 2 somehow, or if any of us out of us 3 make it to the final 2,
Rachel,
we deserve to be there.
please do not obstruct your microphone.
I think so too.
You know what I mean?
Because you're going to be targeted.
At this point, we have. I mean, now I don't. Right, me necessarily. I don't have a big target on my back yet.
Mm-mm.
But next week, if I win HOH or when I win HOH and put up, Reagan.
But don't you think if Reagan wins HOH next week, he's going to put up Enzo and Brendan?
Or me and Brendan?
I don't think he would put you up, Hayden.
I think he might.
Maybe, but he's definitely going to put up probably the combination, don't you think?
Well, yeah, it's going to be either Brendan and Enzo or myself and Brendan. Brendan's going to go up if Reagan wins HOH.
Yeah, if Reagan wins HOH.
Or if Brendan wins HOH. Or if Matt wins HOH. Brendan's only chance right now is myself, Enzo.
Just you two. Because
Kathy.
if Lane won, yeah. If Lane won HOH, you probably put Brendan up.
I'm not sold on it. I think Lane, there's a chance he doesn't put up Brendan.
Really?
I promise. I mean, most likely he'll put up Brendan, but I think there's a chance we can pull him over here. I mean, even if it's a small chance.
It's a big chance.
I mean, it's a small chance.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we have to try. If Lane wins HOH, we have to try and say, hey, bro, you put up, whichever one of the 2 is left. Put him up, get him out. We'll have your back. We could potentially be me, Brendan, Enzo, Lane, sitting in the final 4.
That would be awesome.
That'd be, and then it's 4 strong players, strong competitors, and then we just duke it out when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you guys think you're going to want Britney or Matt to go home this week?
I think either way.
Either way.
I think Britney might be a little smarter in terms of quizzes in the game,
mm-hmm.
but Matt is definitely stronger physically.
That's what I think too, and I think Matt is smart, but I don't know. Like, I'm scared of Matt because he plays mind games too.
Yeah, Matt is sneaky.
And Matt's he's sneaky. He's gonna try to turn you guys against each other. I think he's the reason that Kristen's not here too. I think he's the reason that I'm not here and Kristen's not here, because if the 4 of us would have been working together, I think that the 4 of us would have been here in the game right now this week.
Yeah, we'd still
even if Kristen and I would have ended up turning on each other, even if Kristen and I would have been mad at each other, whatever would have happened, it would have happened in like 2 more weeks.
Right.
But I think that if Kristen was still in this game, that the 4 of us would be in the game together this week. And I think that Matt has a lot to do with that, because he told me that Kristen and you were coming after me and Brendan.
And he told me that you and Brendan were coming after me and Kristen.
So it's like he told us all that, and he's been, since week 2, he's been playing this game.
Because I know Kristen and I weren't coming after you and Brendan.
No, and neither were Brendan and I. Like,
that was not on our
that was like our
agenda
last 2 people. Yeah. You were the last 2 people that I would have ever wanted to see leave the game. Like, I really liked Kristen a lot until that whole competition and all that. And that, I guess all that animosity had to do with Matt. Because I really liked Kristen. I thought she was a good game player. I thought she was smart. I thought she knew a lot. And then everything I kept hearing was that, well, if you do this with Kristen, she's going to do this. And if you do this, blah, 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 blah. Like, from Matt, too. A lot of it had to do with Matt.
Yeah.
And a lot of it had to do... And the thing is, you already know Britney's game. Yeah, she might be smart, and yeah, she might win at HOH. But by the same token, you already know her game. Like, she is going to go with whoever has the power and be nice to whoever has the power. And if she wins HOH, you already know what she's going to do. But with Matt, he's sneaky, you know?
Might be smarter to go ahead this week.
Yeah. He's, like, going to... Matt is going to be able to twist things a lot.
Right.
And whereas Britney isn't going to be able to twist things, she's going to just go with whoever has the power and be... I don't know.
The thing is, though, whoever we put up, we need to make sure... Whoever we decide, we have to make sure we have the votes to send them home.
Oh, you will. Nobody's going to vote against Lane.
Yeah. I mean, obviously me and Enzo aren't going to vote against Lane because that's what we talked about.
The only person that would vote to keep Matt would be Reagan and Britney.
Reagan and Britney. Kathy, though, she's not going to keep Matt.
No, she's not going to keep Matt or Britney. And it's a 3-2 vote, right?
Yeah.
So, no.
All we need is 3, and that's it.
Yeah. So you and Enzo are going to do that. Kathy's going to go vote with them. Basically...
Can I ask you about what you... You don't know anything about the Saboteur?
No.
0.
Just what I thought, just what I told you when I left, our opinion of the Saboteur was. And I've thought about it a lot, and I thought it would be Lane, but by the same token, keeping Lane in the game, he's going to...
Could be a good thing.
Could be a good thing, yeah.
Because we don't have a lot of options, and if he's sabotaging their game, it's just as good if he's...
It's just as good as if he's sabotaging yours. And the thing is, if he sabotages your game, you know what he's doing.
Right.
You know, like, if someone... Okay, so if someone like Lane came up to you and said, like, oh, Brendan is saying that he's going to turn on you, Hayden, then you're going to be like, oh, really, Lane? And you're going to be like, hey, Brendan, like, Lane just told me that.
So you are... Because I remember that one night when you were a little schmammied.
Yes.
You told me you were 100% sure you knew who it was.
No, I mean, you can never be 100% sure.
Right, but that was Lane that you were...
But that was Lane that I was talking about. Because the only reason is because I think that Lane, his personality is he's super mellow and chill. Like, he's a cool guy. Like, he's a nice, good guy. And for him to go and, like, cause drama is totally out of character. He's not going to go to someone like Britney and be like, Britney, Rachel said that she's going to put you up. Or whatever he told Britney that turned Britney and I against each other, kind of. You know, like, he's not going to do that. He's not going to go tell Reagan that I was, you know, causing drama. He's not going to go up and tell Matt that Brendan and I said that we want Brendan, like, to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To vote how we wanted Brendan to vote, or them to vote. Like, someone like Lane is just going to sit back and be chill and laid back and hang out and compete. And, like, if he wins, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But him acting like this, causing little bits of drama, I feel like is something that, like, a saboteur would do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because you have to think of, like, personalities before this new saboteur and then after.
Right.
Like...
The thing, like, one thing, Brendan, I mean, he did throw me off a little bit. This week he said he was going to put up either Reagan and Matt or Britney and Reagan. Or, see, it was going to be Reagan and Matt, Britney and Lane, or Reagan and Britney. And then he decided to put up
Reagan and Lane.
Reagan and Lane, and he didn't tell us he was going to do that.
He didn't tell you guys that? He might have put up Reagan and Lane because that way he would guarantee that Reagan would go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, if
nobody's going to vote against Lane.
Right. Nobody's going to vote against Lane. Reagan would be gone 100%. Because even someone like Matt or Britney would vote to evict Lane over... Or, I mean, vote to evict Reagan over Lane. You know what I mean?
Matt wouldn't, though.
Well, maybe Matt wouldn't, but then all you need is 4 votes.
Yeah.
Or 3 votes. So he would be guaranteed, you, Enzo,
But get this.
and Britney.
Get this. POV picks the other day. Lane and Reagan on the block.
I know.
Did you hear about this?
He picked you.
Who told you?
Britney.
Yeah, Lane picked me.
That's weird. Well, maybe because he thought he had a chance.
What did Britney say about it?
Nothing. She just said, oh, wait, that is weird.
Yeah, Britney didn't play in POV. Lane picked me instead of Britney. So that led me to think that Britney, Reagan, and Matt are closer
Than Lane
is with him.
That's possible.
So Britney didn't tell you anything about why Lane picked me, or did she? Was she pissed about it, or was she like weirded out about it?
She didn't say anything about it. She was just kind of like, she just said, "Yeah, I didn't get to play. I had to watch because Lane picked Hayden."
Like, I'm sitting on the couch. First Brendan picked. Brendan picked Enzo out. Then Reagan picked Kathy out. Then Lane draws Houseguest choice, and it's me, Matt, Britney sitting on the couch. And as soon as he picked Houseguest choice, I was pissed because it's like, okay, one more stupid competition
you don't get to
that
play.
I don't get to play in. And instead of him picking Britney or Matt, he picked me.
That's weird.
And the only reason he would do that, in my opinion, is if he thought Britney or Matt
would use the POV on
Reagan
Reagan
instead
over
of himself.
That would make total sense. That is probably why he did it. That would make total sense. Well,
that's the only reason I can think of.
And that's probably what he thought too, because...
But the only other thing is, they do still think that I'm against Brendan.
That's good.
Which is a good thing, which is a great thing.
That is a good thing.
It needs to stay that way
Yeah.
as long as it can. But eventually it's going to come out, you know.
Yeah.
If he's on the block and I got to pull him off, or I'm on the block and he pulls me off, or I win HOH and I put up, Matt with Reagan or Britney with Reagan.
And as long as you and Enzo don't turn on Brendan.
No.
This game is so crazy.
No, it's nuts. Like, I'm...
Just like a HOH role reversal.
I'm so... I'm nervous being in here. I mean, not nervous, but cause I feel safe because Brendan has the power right now.
Yeah. Well, you're very safe this week.
Right.
But
Brendan,
by the same token...
Brendan's not the Saboteur, right? Like, I am positive it's not him.
I'm positive
but
it's not him either.
I just want to ask you.
No, I don't think it's him at all because, first of all, if it was Brendan, then I would be in the game. Why would he ever want to take out his strongest ally? You know what I mean?
Well, he didn't have a choice.
Well, if he didn't have a choice, there had to have been some incentive for being a saboteur.
The reason I think it's not Brendan is because last week he was...
Fighting to go.
Fighting to keep you in the game rather than himself. So that leads me to think it's not him.
That would also be another thing. And the fact that this Pandora's box thing, that I'm here and he's not, because if he was the saboteur, he would have known that he was going... You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't have opened a Pandora's box when it kept us apart.
Yeah, but even if he was a saboteur, he might not have known about that.
Well, true. I don't know. But I don't think he's saboteur at all. Like, I would never think that he... From the way that we talked game and the things that he played and how he played the game, I would never think that he was a saboteur.
Okay. That makes me... Because that's my...
That was your only other person?
That's my only worry. No, not person.
Oh.
Like, I have other people.
Everyone thought I was the saboteur.
Well, I thought you were. I didn't think you were, but I thought there was a chance you were.
Yeah, really?
You're for sure not.
I'm for sure not the saboteur. How could I be the saboteur?
Well, because the last message said the saboteur isn't out of the house yet. And you were out of the house, but guess what? Now you're back in the house. So.
But I'm not in the game.
Well, it didn't say the saboteur is still in the game. It said the saboteur's not out of the house yet.
Oh. I think you're reading into it too much.
I know. I'm sure. I'm
but
positive.
You should probably try to convince other people that.
I'm positive I'm reading into it too much. But with what I was saying with Brendan, my only, like, I know for sure I'm safe this week, unless Brendan's a saboteur.
Well, no, Brendan's definitely not the saboteur.
Well, then
you're
I'm
safe.
golden this week.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that you guys should still be careful because this week is 1 week, and
I know.
There's still 7 people in the house after this week.
Like, there's 7 people in the house, and the only person I know for 100% that's not a saboteur is myself.
I know.
So I have 6 people to look at.
Brittany downstairs was trying to convince me it's Enzo. Yeah. She's like, you think it's Enzo?
Brittany was trying to convince you that it was Enzo?
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, yeah, maybe, just to play along with her. And Brittany was also trying to convince me that Brendan thinks that it's Enzo. And she's like, I don't think you're going to get to see Brendan anyways. So she's like, I think Brendan thinks it's Enzo, and I think it's Enzo. And
well,
she was trying to convince me of why it was Enzo.
What were her reasons?
Because he started acting differently, and I'm like, Enzo's been the same the whole way. I'm thinking this, in my head, that he's been acting the same the whole time. And then she said something about, no, me either, and she said something about because if America had a vote, she thought that America would vote Enzo as the saboteur because they like him. But I don't think they would vote someone that they like as the saboteur necessarily.
Right.
It would be someone that they would think would be a saboteur.
I agree.
I don't see Enzo as being a saboteur.
Even if Enzo is a saboteur, he can't really do anything.
No.
Because he's not winning any competitions.
Yeah. So he can't do anything at all.
Right.
So.
But Enzo's not sabotaging. I've been, like, the past 2 weeks, me and Enzo have been getting close. And I've told Enzo some things that nobody else knows, and I know for a fact.
He didn't tell anyone?
He didn't tell anybody else.
Yeah. So, see, I don't think he would be the saboteur either. Plus, if I was America and I had to vote on a saboteur, I would not vote on someone like Enzo because...
You like him?
I like him, yeah. And I don't think of Enzo as being a saboteur. I think of someone like Matt as being a saboteur. But I don't know if it would be Matt because it's too obvious, but who the hell knows?
But maybe, well, I'm just thinking out loud, but if Britney's trying to convince other people that it's Enzo, maybe it's her.
It could be Britney. Britney could very well be the saboteur, and she could totally be trying to throw people off their game, but by the same token, if it was Britney, I don't think that she would want a message about the lifelong friends being in the house with one is a girl, one's a boy. You know what I mean? Like, if there are lifelong friends in the house, and it's a male-female lifelong friends, then I don't think that she would want people to know that, if she was, in fact, the saboteur.
Right. She wouldn't.
Because there's only 2 girls left.
Well, maybe she doesn't have a choice in the messages.
And that's another point. But no, she was definitely trying to convince me.
The other thing with the saboteur.
And I guess Britney told Brendan that if he didn't nominate her, that she would try to win POV, and there's a good chance that she would win POV, and that she would use the POV to keep the nominations the same. So.
Well, then why... Maybe that's why Lane picked me instead of Britney.
Probably. That, and he probably knew Britney, A, wouldn't use the POV, and B, he probably thought Britney wouldn't... Actually, I don't think he would think that he would... He probably just thought Britney wouldn't use the POV in general. But he would have to probably think you wouldn't use the POV either.
Yeah. Wouldn't make any sense for me either.
Well, maybe that's another reason that points to saboteur behavior, that Lane would do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it's Britney, though. And she's in his ear.
What would she say, though? Why would she be in his ear saying something about pick Hayden to use the POV?
I don't know. I could see it being Lane.
I could see it being Lane only because the saboteur said cruising to the $500,000, and Lane is one person in the game that is not cruising, not floating, but he's cruising by the fact that everyone likes him. Nobody really would want to vote him out, and he's not a target. He doesn't have he's not winning competitions. He's kind of just hanging out, you know? But he's also not a floater. But he is actually, like, the quintessential floater. but nobody views him as that because everyone likes him.
Right.
He's actually he doesn't have a side. Well, he doesn't seem to have a side.
He kind of has a
Yeah.
side.
And he doesn't really win competitions, so he has no blood on his hands. I don't know. I don't know what Brendan's decisions were. Brittany told me that Brendan told her. Brittany said what Brendan said. That his decisions this week
But
were
Brendan
because...
doesn't think it's Enzo.
No.
At least
No.
prior to you leaving.
No, he never told me that he thought it was Enzo, but Brittany came up here to try to convince him, I guess, that it was Enzo, and she just tried to convince me that it was Enzo.
So Brittany tried to convince
Brendan, or she talked to Brendan about it being Enzo. And then Brittany, I guess, said that Brendan said that his decision this week was because Brendan said that he didn't want, or he would think that people wouldn't want blood on their hands, or people that have blood on their hands need to be in the game because that's how I was, and he was making his nominations based on people that are competing and people that are playing the game and that have blood on their hands, because he feels like that's how I was and I shouldn't have been gone. Which would make sense that he would put Reagan up, because Reagan, until the POV, didn't win anything, and let Matt and I told Brendan too, I was like, Matt's doing all of Reagan's dirty work.
Right. No, I knew Reagan was going to go up.
Yeah, and I was like, Reagan's letting Matt do all the dirty work. Reagan is being like a jerk to me and Brendan, and I was like, and he's letting Matt do all the dirty work. And so I think that that's probably why Brendan wanted to make sure. And Brendan and I had always talked about, if we needed someone to put up as a pawn, that you had to make sure that whoever you put up as a pawn would be someone that would be, you knew for sure would stay, if that makes sense. Maybe Lane knew that he was going up as a pawn. Did he know? Has he said anything?
Brendan told Lane. Yeah.
He does know.
Brendan knows Lane knows he's not the target.
Right.
He knows he's not the target.
So then I think that
I mean, I think Brendan's rationale was, if he puts Lane against Reagan,
that Reagan goes home. Right, exactly. That's what I think too.
That's got to be. That's
totally his rationale. That it guarantees that Reagan goes home, and if Britney wins POV, or if Reagan or anyone but Reagan won POV, the nominations would stay the same.
Right. I still can't believe. So Britney's trying to convince you that Enzo's a saboteur.
Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't think that Britney is the saboteur herself, because I just don't think that I don't know. I don't think she would be a good...
My opinion, I haven't felt, I told Brendan the same thing, I don't feel necessarily like it's Lane. I'm not ruling it out because you guys think it is, but I haven't seen anything from Lane.
I just think that Lane's such a cool, chill guy that any changes in behavior seem like something that he would never do. Do you ever think in real world, or even in this game, if he didn't have to, that Lane would ever talk to you about someone else? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
He wouldn't.
But it's okay. So, and when Lane talked to Britney would come back and tell you, right? Is how you guys got the information?
Because Britney and I, we would share information pretty much about everything.
What if Britney was making it up about Lane?
She could. But because when Britney was in the game still, when I was in the game still, Britney and I would share, we would literally share information about, everything. So we would, if Matt, the whole, Matt Monet thing, Britney and I would always talk, and I would be like, well, what's going on? Why do you guys think that? And she would be like, well, Matt said this, and blah, blah, blah. And so that's why I wouldn't think it would be Britney as a saboteur, because Britney tells me information. She was telling me information about what was going on kind of the other side of the house.
But why would she tell you what Lane, who is her best friend in the house, is saying? Because then it puts a target on his back for you guys.
That's true.
That doesn't make sense to me.
That doesn't make sense either.
You would think Britney and Lane are best friends in the house, from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she tell you and Brendan
that Lane was the one that was stirring up the pot.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah,
I never thought of that.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Maybe that's just for gameplay to have the target on him instead of her, which could be. And now she's trying to convince you that it's Enzo.
Yeah, she totally is trying to convince me that it's Enzo.
And me, like, personally, I thought there was a chance it was Enzo early.
Mm-hmm.
Partly because when you and I, and, okay, it was me, you, Brendan, Enzo in the room, the first night after the Saboteur message, Enzo got up at, like, 5:30 in the morning and left the room for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. The night after the Saboteur message?
Saboteur message that night.
Oh.
But the next day, he was talking about still in Showtime.
Oh.
He's like, dude, last night, he's like, it was like 4:30 in the morning. I was jerking off. He's like, dude, you were in the twin bed right next to me.
Oh my God.
And he's like, then I finished it up, and then I had to go take a piss. So then I was like, maybe that's just the cover up.
Maybe.
But then the last few nights, or the last week, I've been hanging out with Enzo. Like, I don't think it's him. I really don't.
I just don't think it is, because I think if it was him, that he would be like what you said. You told him stuff that he hasn't told anyone.
Yeah.
So and I think he would be going around trying to kind of stir up some stuff. But he doesn't even, legitimately, he doesn't even talk to anyone that he views as against him at all. Like,
right.
If you think about it, like last week when I was in the house, and it was Brendan and I on the block, and Enzo knew one of us was going to stay, he would talk to us, Brendan and I, and you, especially you, more than he wasn't talking to Britney and Reagan and Matt. He wasn't up here in the HOH room with Matt and with everyone. He was, like, downstairs in the cabana by himself, or he was playing pool by himself. Like, he wasn't trying to be, like...
No, it wasn't being fake.
Being fake, yeah. He would, and even, like, downstairs with the whole friend thing, when Reagan was like, nobody's your friend, Enzo's like, I'm Rachel's friend, and if he is a saboteur, like, he wouldn't risk saying that. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I really think Enzo's truly genuine. Like, yeah. I really like Enzo.
I like Enzo, too. I love Enzo. And like I said, this past week, me and him have been hanging out a little more just because now it's like me, Brendan, and Enzo. Yeah. And we
three need to,
we stay in the Taj together.
Kill it.
The more I talk to Enzo, the more I like him. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've loved him all along. It's like he's even growing on me more now. So.
I like you guys, and I think you guys need to kill it. And I think that you, Hayden, need to be a smarter game player. I'm scared that they can manipulate you.
They can't. Trust me.
Okay.
Like, you can...
I trust you, but just make sure you don't let them.
I promise you, when this is all said and done, you will understand that they have not manipulated me one bit. Not one bit.
Good.
So.
Because I don't want to see you in the jury house either.
I don't want to get to the jury house. I don't know how good of a chance I have to get to the final two, but I really feel like I deserve at least a shot. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be in the final two. Like, I think I have a shot.
You're not going home this week, and so I don't think you're going to be a target for next week either. I think it'll be Brendan as a target, but I think Brendan has a good chance to win a POV, and I think Brendan has a good chance to win, like, more competitions.
See, ideally, what would happen, okay, in my opinion, this week, either Britney or Matt go home. Yeah. That's what has to happen. So then...
And then Reagan.
So Matt goes home. Then next week, I win HOH, and it's Reagan... Say Britney goes home this week. Next week, I win HOH. I put up Reagan and Matt. One of them goes home. Say the following week, after that, then it's, what's it, so we're down to final 6. And that's me, Brendan, Enzo, Matt, Kathy, and Lane. And then it's 3-on-3. We have Enzo and I, or Brendan and I, playing for HOH. Picturing in my mind, I just think it can work out. Like, we can make it happen. We can make it work. So. But at one point, we're going to be on the block together. Somehow.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And hopefully,
But the thing is that all you guys have to do is if two of you are on the block together, all you have to do when a vote, when it's a 3-2 vote this week, next week it's a 2, how many voters are there next week? 5? Or there's 5 voters this week?
5 voters this week. Next week there's only 4.
4, so it's a 2-2 vote and the HOH ties.
And the following week after that, it's 2-1.
Right, so all you guys have to do is if 2 of you are on the block next to each other, one of you has to win win the POV.
One of us comes off.
One of you comes off.
Safe.
You
Boom.
2 vote. Boom. That's it. Get Kathy to vote too. That's 3 people. You're done. You guys are really in a good situation.
If there's 3 of us, and say they put Brendan and I on the block together, Ben and I, and then
one of you has to win the POV.
Okay, do it like this. Say Enzo and Brendan are on the block together. I win POV.
You pull one of them off.
I pull Brendan off. Enzo's up there. They have to put somebody up there against Enzo, somebody else. And then we have the votes because me and Brendan both vote to keep Enzo.
Well, even if it's Brendan or Enzo wins POV, they take themselves off, which is a more ideal situation.
No.
Because then
if they take themselves off, then I get replaced.
Oh shit, you're right.
I'd have to win.
You would have to win. You're right.
So then I take them off, and then we're both safe.
You're right. That sucks. You totally have to win POV. You're right.
Yeah. But we'd have 3 people going into it. And if it's like a knockout POV, like the pinball, then they can just throw it.
Oh, well, yeah, totally.
And then I just win it and
But if it's not a knockout.
It's not a knockout. We're just all going to play our asses off.
Mm-hmm. Shit, you're right. They could put one of you up. But then if they don't know that you...
If they don't know that I'm with them.
But if they don't know that you're with them, then it doesn't matter because all they would have to do is you pull off Enzo or Brendan, and whichever one you pull off...
And hopefully they replace us
They
with
replace
Kathy.
you with... Yeah.
Kathy. I mean, I love Kathy. I would love Kathy to make it to the Final 4. With a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, realistically, that's not going to happen.
But even then all you guys would have to do is try to get Lane to vote to keep you 4 in the house and say, look, Lane, you keep us here, we'll make sure that you stay with us till the Final 4. Then there's 5 of you left. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we have an actual legit shot.
You do. Especially if the 3 of you stick together, you have a super legit shot.
Right.
Of making it to the Final 3. And then you have a super, super legit shot of winning. Because you have to think each one of you has different skills, you know?
Right.
Like, you're all 3 physical. You're really good at skill. Like, you would probably kill both of them at skill. Any skill competition that would be in the Final 3 competition, you would probably win. Like, Enzo's good, too, so maybe it would be a toss-up. But, like, Brendan...
Is that for the final 3...
3 competitions.
There's an endurance, a skill, and then a quiz, right?
And a quiz, yep.
What was the skill for the final 3 last year?
It was the rolling the balls.
Oh, that's right.
It was like,
That's right. You didn't roll the ball for the head of household.
Ski ball, something, yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah. So that one, you would be really good at. Enzo would be really good at. Brendan would probably be really good at.
All 3 of them?
No. He's not, obviously he's not good at skill.
Yeah.
He didn't do good at the pinball or
the
bowling. Quizzes, you guys would probably all 3 be equal.
You should have seen him in the HOH competition.
I know, he told me. They told me.
He killed it.
I know, that's awesome.
You were not allowed to talk about production.
For all 3 of us, me, Enzo, and Brendan, that was the best case scenario that Brendan wins this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw him start to pull ahead. I was just like, hell yeah, let's go.
I'm excited. I'm excited for him. You know, for him, like, I feel like that he had that drive too because I'd just been evicted. He knew he had to win. If he didn't win, he would be in the jury house with me this week. And, like, I think that was totally the best case scenario for you guys. And I like you 3. And, God, it sucks. I don't want you guys to lose. You've got to really be strategic. You've got to be careful because Matt is going to try to twist things as much as he can. If Matt stays in this game, he has a good chance of getting to in Lane's head, I think. But if Lane is a saboteur, then it doesn't matter.
Now, let me ask you this. Would you care if tomorrow after you left, I told Enzo or somebody, or Enzo, because I want to tell Enzo that Britney is trying to convince people that he's a saboteur?
Yeah, you can tell him tonight. I'll tell him. I don't care.
Okay.
She totally was. Like, I mean, I don't really care if you tell her. Like,
because I think Enzo needs to know. I mean, he needs to know that.
Yeah. I think he needs to know for sure, but I think that you need to tell him not to make a big deal out of it, because then Britney is probably going to try to...
Gun for him.
Well, not only that, but I think I told her that I thought it was Lane, so she's going to just probably be like, it was Lane. Or that Rachel's just trying to play games with people's heads so that, you know, because she was here and she was trying to mess up your game, blah, blah, blah. But that's what she was just doing downstairs. So it's not about messing up people's game. It's about she was trying to get that in Brendan's head, too.
Right.
So...
What did Britney say when you told her you thought Lane was a saboteur?
Nothing. Did I tell her that? No, I don't think she reacted.
Did she say anything?
Mm-mm.
Did she say anything about Lane at all? No.
She says she hopes she doesn't go on the block
and
have to go up against Lane.
Well, her, I mean, it doesn't matter. Her, Matt.
I think Matt is...
a better choice.
Yeah, only because Matt has even said it a million times. He's going to fight so hard in those stupid endurance competitions that I don't think that you guys have a chance to beat him in any of those. But you totally could beat Britney. Like, even if she can hang on to those for a long time, you could definitely beat her.
Why beat her in the last one?
In the last endurance?
Hmm?
Oh, we'll see.
The paint bucket?
Yeah, you beat Britney in the last one? Oh, see, I didn't even realize that.
I got third. It was Matt, Reagan,
and then you? Okay, and I thought it was Britney was third. So if you beat Britney in the last one, then Hayden, you know you can beat her again.
Yeah.
But Matt, I don't... If anything happens like that in another competition, I don't think any of you guys can beat Matt or Reagan.
Right.
And if the endurance at the end is going to be something that Matt can compete really hard in.
Right.
If he stays this week, he's probably going to make it to the final four. Because he's not going to... I don't see him going home. Like, this is a chance to get Matt out.
Yeah. I hope you get to see Brendan and talk to him about this.
I hope so, too.
Because him hearing it from you is different from
I know.
Hearing it from me.
I've told Enzo the same thing, though. And I told Kathy the same thing. Yeah. I was like, Britney, Matt, and Reagan, all three need to go. I was like, but right now, like, Matt is really important to get out. And then I said, because Kathy's like, well, what about me if I win HOH? Who should I put up? And I was like, Reagan. And Reagan has to go. He's a drama queen. Yeah. And not just a drama queen, because I could be a drama queen too, but he's like a smart game player. He's a good enough game player that if he stays, that he's going to stay a long time. And you have to think about that too. Like, Britney's not... I don't think she's a good enough game player to stay for a long time. And she pisses... You tell Enzo that... I'll tell Enzo that too. She's trying to convince me that he's a saboteur, and you guys all three know that. She pissed you guys off. So that means that she's not going to have anyone to go fall back on.
To be the saboteur.
Yes.
Now, if they offered it to somebody, say, for example, complete example, they offer it to Enzo.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells them, no, I don't want to be the saboteur. Then, would they offer to somebody else, or would that just blow it?
I think it would blow it.
Okay. I think so, too.
So I think whoever they offered it to accepted. And...
I completely agree.
And I still think that Matt is lying about the dollar thing, because Big Brother, I don't think they would go through our luggage. Bottom line.
And I agree that they wouldn't offer it to somebody else because that would blow it.
Right.
So they would have to offer to somebody that they knew would
accept it. Exactly.
Now, let me say this to you. There's no way to guarantee anybody in the house would accept being Saboteur.
Right.
No way. Except for one way. And that's by telling whoever opens up Pandora's box that by opening this door and going into Pandora's box, you have to accept the consequences. What if the consequences were...
Be a Saboteur.
Matt, you open Pandora's box, you get $20,000, but now you have to be the Saboteur.
That could happen.
That's the only way to guarantee it.
That would be a guarantee. Yeah. And but the thing is, like, I don't think anyone's stupid enough to be offered in the diary room to be the Saboteur and then to come out and tell the house, like, oh, I was offered to be the Saboteur. Like, I don't think anyone's that stupid because they would probably get kicked out of the game. But yes, that is definitely the only way.
But I know...
And because something good has to happen as something bad. If the good thing that happened, I think I don't think this message was just catered, maybe it was like maybe a little more catered to Brendan, but I think anything good happens to Pandora's box, something bad happens to the house, or something else happens to the house, right?
Well, something good happens, Matt got $20,000, something bad happens to the house.
The Saboteur came back, exactly. And also, you guys would view this as me coming back in for 24 hours, as, who knows, like, Brendan could be, I think personally Brendan's, like, I think he's in the J house. I don't know if I could say that, but, like,
just hanging out, having a good time, watching movies.
Not having a good time, but I think he probably thought that he would be there with me.
Right.
And so he did it, but then I think that the bad thing was me coming back, which isn't really bad anyways.
It's bad for some people.
It's bad for some people. Yeah. But I think with Matt, when Matt opened Pandora's box, something good happened to him because the Saboteur came back to wreak havoc on the house for 5 weeks. Something bad happened to Matt.
Good.
Or good, yeah. Something good happened to Matt.
Like, I agree. I think...
And he's like, oh, I swear in my life I didn't get more than $1. I'm like, whatever. Like, I think that he's lying. Like...
I mean, and even if he is, that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom line is, he's got to go. If it's not this week, it's,
For you guys to make it to the final 3, you, Brendan, and Enzo, to guarantee yourselves the final 3. Matt has to go, Britney has to go, Reagan has to go, and then Kathy Lane or Lane Kathy, whatever.
Right.
But I don't think keeping Lane in the game, if Lane is a Saboteur, would be a bad thing. If Matt's a Saboteur, I don't think it would be a bad thing to keep him in the game. I think Matt, though, I don't know. I think you have a lot of good ideas, Hayden.
I have a lot of thoughts running through my head.
Yeah.
But it's hard. And I've been talking to Brendan about it. I've been talking to Enzo about him a lot. But it's hard to know which ones to act on and which ones to not.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance Matt is Saboteur. I mean, flat out. Because I think the only way they could guarantee somebody to accept the Saboteur is that way. So I think there's a chance it's him.
That's true.
There's a chance it's Lane. Although I don't see that it's Lane. You guys do, so I've been keeping a close eye on him.
Keep a close eye on him. The only reason I think it's Lane is because I think Lane has been causing unnecessary drama that seems out of character. Not drama, but unnecessary talking about people that seems out of character for Lane.
And there's a chance, like I said, that it's Britney doing that.
Yeah, that could be true. Britney could be the one that's putting it in my head, saying that Lane said it, because I've never heard Lane talk, I've never heard Lane say that.
Yeah.
So you're totally right. So it could be Britney. But I don't know. Do you guys trust Matt?
Do I trust Matt? No.
At all? No. Okay.
No. Especially after he told me you and Brendan were coming after Kristen and I.
Yeah, and we never said that at all.
That's the reason Kristen got him. I don't trust Matt.
Yeah. And I'm the reason that I don't think Brendan trusts. Well, obviously, I don't even have to think about it. I know that Brendan doesn't trust Matt because the reason I'm gone. Matt got rid of Kristen and I, took away 2 strong quiz players,
But not that. I mean, you guys are both physically strong too.
Right. For girls.
Girls, yeah.
We are. I have no doubt in my mind that Kristen could have won endurance competitions.
Yeah.
She could have won that stupid paint can. Like,
oh, she probably would have won the paint can.
She would have, and I was thinking about that afterwards, too. And I think that Matt definitely twisted, and Britney kind of twisted it against me, too, because Britney wanted Kristen out so badly, too, because Britney kind of convinced me that Kristen was going to put me and Britney up on the block. And then if one of us won POV, put Brendan on the block. But that was before the Saboteur even came back, so that could just be Britney's gameplay. But it was definitely Britney and Matt that were pushing me against Kristen.
Right.
Because Britney and I had talked about it in the bath. Like, we had baths together, and we talked about...
So Matt was pushing you guys against Kristen big time.
Big time. Big time against Kristen.
That's gotta go.
It was basically Matt and Britney that were pushing my decision. Already, I was frustrated with her, which was very obvious. But then, yeah, it was definitely us that was, or them that was pushing us more.
Did you talk to Brendan? Tell him.
I'm going to tell him everything.
No. Tell him what you think.
I'm going to for sure tell him that, I think. And I personally think Matt is more dangerous than Britney. Just because
He's definitely more dangerous physically. And then Matt, I think, is also dangerous in the quizzes.
Yeah, I think he's dangerous in the quizzes, too. I think he's just as dangerous in a quiz as Britney.
But he has physical endurance.
Mm-hmm. And he's really good at endurance. What is that?
It's Reagan doing something. Stop yelling into the diary room camera.
Is that what he's doing?
No, that's what I gotta stop.
Oh.
That's what I have to stop.
Oh, yeah, you have to stop doing that. They're having a pageant. Matt Reagan, and Britney. Big shock.
Where's Wayne and Enzo?
Outside, probably playing pool. If you guys can break them up, which you are this week, for sure, breaking them up. Break that up. Make sure that Lane sticks with you guys. And even if it's the four of you and Lane, and you guys don't have any other thing, and you just work together to make it to the final four, and then you battle it out for the final four, then I mean that's fair. Like,
right.
You guys don't have to have like a final three alliance or something.
Right.
But if you guys all four work together to the final four and then battle it out, you have a good shot.
Definitely.
But if
Enzo's got crazy fans out there?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so too. Like, I know he does. I know he's got. So Enzo's goodbye was the best.
Yeah.
Enzo on camera in there is just great.
Mhm.
He's made for the camera.
Yes, he's made for the camera, and his goodbye was the best, I thought. Well, besides Brendan's.
Yeah.
Brendan's goodbye was definitely the best.
I knew I looked like a tool on camera. I knew it.
It's funny. You don't look like a tool necessarily. It's just like maybe it was just the message, but like the whole. I think your downfall was your showmance with Brendan. That was funny.
Of all the things to put, like I said, so many good things. You know, that's what they've said.
That's what you said? It's a lot of good things, too?
Yeah, I said a lot of good things.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, I said like 4 different things, 4 different goodbyes. They were all good, and they put that one. Huh.
But they put a good one from Enzo.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I probably look like a
So
I know.
camera, too.
So I do. I look like a tool bag.
No, you don't look like a tool.
You can tell me if I do.
No, I'm telling you the truth. You don't look like a tool at all. You look cute. You just look like the quintessential surfer guy. That's like.
So like a surfer bum.
Yeah.
That's alright.
But like a cute one, not like a Braden kind of douchebag.
So I don't look like a douchebag?
No, not a douchebag at all.
Okay.
Like at all. Far from it. You just look like a laid back surfer guy. Like, Rachel, I think your downfall was your showmance with Brendan. But
you know what? I'm not talking about production. When I came in.
though, personally, that I think that the thing that should have been flip-flopped for sure would have been the Kathy Andrew part, and then I don't think Andrew would have gone off with Kristen. I don't think she would have freaked out or been upset. I don't think Kristen and I would have gotten in a fight. And then,
Maybe if we'd have voted Andrew out or Kathy out instead of Andrew.
I think Kristen would have still been cool. Who knows, even if I would have won HOH that week, I wasn't putting you guys up, and Kristen and I wouldn't have been in a fight.
Right.
So I think that it would have changed a lot.
Everybody thought Andrew was working, or was you guys had a secret alliance with Andrew.
I don't know why people thought that. We didn't have shit with Andrew.
You know why they thought that?
Because of Matt.
No. The reason people thought that is because Andrew's speech during the veto ceremony, when he said he was coming after you guys.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, Brendan was still saying that he was going to vote to keep Andrew.
I know, I thought that was weird too.
Yeah. That's why
but
people thought that.
Then, I thought it was weird too, but then after talking to Brendan about it, it made sense because Brendan's like, well, Andrew's at least competing, and Kathy's at that point.
Yeah, but people looked at it as thinking, okay, well, yeah, Andrew's competing, but he wants you guys out, so why would you vote to keep him?
Yeah.
So that's why people thought that whole thing out there was staged.
I thought that whole thing was weird, and if you could have seen my face when Andrew told me that, I was like, what the hell is he doing? I looked at him with the dirtiest look when he said that. I was pissed.
Right.
And I thought Andrew was working with you and Kristen because of what I was told from people that would come up to my HOH room.
See, Matt, maybe?
Yep, pretty much. Him, Reagan. Because
I mean, like me and Andrew and Kristen did stay in the Taj.
And that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Because I guess they assumed since you stayed in the Taj together, you three were working together. But you also have to know, Hayden, that Matt and Reagan were the people that were going to switch their votes and vote you out if they could have. They tried to convince the entire house. They campaigned for the entire house to vote
Matt
you
did
out.
too?
Mm-hmm. Matt totally did. Mostly Reagan was the forerunner in it. Reagan really wanted Kristen to stay, and he wanted you to go home. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of that had to do with they wanted Kristen to work with them. And then they thought if Kristen was with them, they would have a much stronger side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that pretty much says it for me.
Yeah. And Matt was totally with them. And then even Kristen told us that she had 3 votes. And it was Kathy, Reagan, and Matt. She didn't say who, but Reagan pretty much had said it. You know what I mean?
So if they had 3 votes, they all only needed 1 more, and if they would have gotten that 1 more, I guarantee, if they knew they could get 1 more vote, you would have gone home last week. But thank goodness they didn't get that vote.
Yeah, because then I'd be sitting at home, you'd be sitting at home.
Mhm.
They'd be running the house.
Yes. Exactly. And they don't deserve to run the house.
That's got to go.
Yeah. And then Reagan, for sure. I just think any combination of how you guys evict them, it doesn't really matter, but it just seems that Britney is not as big of a threat as I think you guys think she is.
So Matt first.
I think for sure Matt. Because I just think he's a big threat. I think because he can manipulate people as much as he has this whole game.
Right.
That proves, if he can manipulate people that much, that it proves that he's a big threat, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope they give us libations tonight. I'm here for one
gosh,
night.
I hope so too.
I know.
We haven't had them in like 4 days.
What?
Since the party Wednesday night.
You guys haven't had libations since I left?
Since you left.
Not even when Brendan won HOH?
When he went HOH, he had 6 beers in here. He gave me and Enzo both had 1, and I think he had 2 or 3.
Oh my gosh.
That's it though.
Crazy. I haven't had libations either. So, they're libating us out.
You haven't, how about in the J house?
I requested some, so I might have. I thought I was going home tonight. I didn't know I was staying here. Well, I knew when they told me that I had 24-hour vacation. That I would be here for 24 hours. But I thought I would be at the Hilton.
Right. So you... Oh, I can't really talk about it. After showtime. Okay.
So.
Let's go down and play pool.
Yes. Deal. I was going to read Brendan's letter, but I guess we
go
can
ahead
read
and
it
read
later.
it, and then just go
Okay.
down.
I'm going to read it.
Hey, girl, hey. Oh my God, I forgot. Yes. Do you guys want pancakes or omelets? Or both? Everything. I'll just make a buffet.
Huh?
I'll just make like a breakfast buffet.
I was like, the first morning that I could eat, you weren't here, and I was so mad. I was like,
because I didn't cook.
I got up and I was like, oh, this ain't good. You know, somebody was frying some bacon. They were like, you want some bacon? I went, no.
No.
I want some eggs. I want some pancakes.
You want some pancakes, some eggs and
I said, I want some pancakes. I said, last pancake I ate was the one that you made me before I was a have-not on the paint bucket.
So good, huh?
And I didn't even have any syrup, and I was just sitting there eating it, you know. And I was mad. I was like, didn't have no breakfast.
That's so funny.
Have you eaten?
If
not, there's
dinner, but
there's a
I'm
big
like not
there's a
hungry.
big salad that Brendan made in the refrigerator.
Oh,
That you would probably like, because I ragged him because I was
because we make huge salads and that.
Well, no, because
This one?
It was because of the onions that he was putting in, and I started laughing and making fun of him, you know, about you and his onions. I said, I swear to God, if y'all ever get married, I'm sending y'all for Christmas
Onions and garlic.
50-pound bags of garlic and onions, and put Merry Christmas on it.
That is true.
I made.
We
And
do
he
eat
started
those
laughing.
all
He goes,
the
yeah.
time.
He goes, that'd be kind of messed up if both of us didn't and one of us ate that much.
I know.
Because we, you know, the other one would be like, oh, you stink. But he goes, we don't even know the difference.
I know.
I said, that's messed up.
That's so funny because I even told him like, I smell.
I said, I've never
I was
seen
like, I
somebody
smell like garlic
enjoy
so
onions as much as your
As us
girlfriend.
too. I know.
Well, especially you.
Me?
Yeah, because you have purple onions everywhere
I
crunching
love
on them.
I like eat them raw. I eat them like with stuff.
That's
in
what I
them.
said. I said, you know, she's just a walking around onion. But you never smell like onions.
Really? That's
Not-
funny.
Not to me.
My body must. I eat them all the time, so
Yeah,
my body
I mean-
probably is like so used to it.
Yes.
Escargot, pre-cooked helix snails. Yum.
Yeah.
They didn't
I said,
get
well, there goes your prediction for the have-not thing.
right. That's so funny. I really never thought they would do that to you guys. That's a lot of have-naughtiness this season. They really made you guys a lot of have-naughties this season, huh?
Fish sticks was way better than eggplant.
Do you think maybe one piece of them is pink, but I don't think.
Did you read his letter?
Yeah, so sweet. His sister is so sweet. My sister wrote a good letter. His sister wrote a really good letter too.
What's your sister's name again?
Alyssa.
Okay, it starts with an E though, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I was trying to remember her name.
Yeah. Alyssa. Isn't that funny?
It was a
God,
really
I want
good
him to
letter.
come back immediately. Maybe he'll come back at night. Join like the middle of the night or something. Do you think?
To be honest with you, no.
No.
But I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't think.
You
that
think
will
it's like one of
happen.
those TV moments where you're like, oh, no!
Yeah, like I think.
And they cross paths. And
I
then-
think it was equal. Like Pandora's box was equal. Like you come here and he goes there for the same amount of time. You know what I mean?
Why
Like
did
I think
you
when
do
you
that?
guys come back, it'll be the same thing. Like.
Do you think we'll even get to see each other outside of the house at all, like for a minute to hug?
No. But see, this is just me being Debbie Downer. I might be totally wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all will. I'm not usually right about anything.
Maybe he'll come wake me up in the middle of the night with a kiss.
Take care of that right there.
But it's cool. I get to play pool with you guys and hang out.
We have a tournament.
Tournament.
Big tournament going on.
I need to get my name on that tournament, Peg.
I think they should let the have-nots
That
eat and
sucks.
drink with you tonight.
I think they should.
I think
Did
we
they do
should
a
go to the
couple
DR
of these
and tell them.
Tell
that
them, excuse me, can we give the have-nots at least one drink
That
to
would
celebrate?
be nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's a weird picture, but mostly it's like a bad picture. Yeah. But I think they did it because of one picture that Hayden took the first week of us.
Oh! Stupid.
It's not so bad though, actually.
That ain't good though. He hits the 7 in, he combos the 8 into this 7, and he hits the 8 in.
Yeah, I guess.
Now he's going for the 6.
What's that mean? That's what I meant. It's 6 and then 8 into the 7.
Oh.
I was dying to know because of course I'm like, oh my god, I was ready. Then I'm thinking back in my head, like, he didn't win, he won, and then like, if he didn't win and you're lost.
Are you sleeping good?
No. Not
I'm gonna have to do a bank queen around here.
Not horrible.
Do it, don't talk about it.
I mean, I feel like I go to sleep.
Don't stress.
So they, I was totally dying. I was dying for like days. Like I've been dying until I got here. And so, like Julie said, I was like, oh my god, there's something that's gonna happen. And so I thought it was gonna be one of the games. And then I was thinking about it all day long. But they were there.
This is a good first match. We're down to the 8 ball.
Alright. 8 in that corner. Might scratch, but I'm going for it.
For the bowl.
Kind of itch.
Sticking to the bowl.
Oh. Keep going.
For the bowl.
Right, there's space for winning kind of combos anyways. And if I think win the game, then you got everything like ridiculous.
Man.
That was my shit. And especially
Ugh.
and I was thinking that the second person
For the bowl.
For the bowl.
and then I mean I wasn't always and I was and like what we got
That's it. Oh. Hey, Brick, come here. Stand right here and look at that rail. Can you see it from there?
Look at what?
You can't really see it. Come over here.
It's all jacked up.
Isn't it like? Does it look like curvy to you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The rail?
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
There you go. There you go. For the win. For the ball.
For the bowl.
For the ball.
Could be it.
You're up, Enzo.
Good job, Aiden.
Thank you. Thank you. Very lucky. Lucky game. Lucky game.
I'm gonna be popping that phone.
All those burgers you eating? I need a snack. I need a snack on something right now. Matt, did you already lift over there?
Yeah, you must try it.
It's all over the place, so it's good.
Okay.
That 8-ball's dangerous over there.
Yep.
I don't like that. I don't like where the salads are lying either on this table. You're starting this again, huh? Like that? That's how you're doing this?
Oh, yeah.
That's the game you're playing this time? You dick. He always tries to play the gremlin game against me every time.
Because they think that the gremlin game is golden.
I know, I'm flattered, to be honest.
I got 4 different styles of playing.
You don't got even one
And
style.
I mix it all up into my game. I play the safe, I play the defense, I play the gremlin, I play the meow meow. I play it all.
I think Julie gets tired of interviewing Big Brother Houseguests, and she's like, how many of the same epic questions?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Should I do 12 or 11? Or just bring the 12 over there? Could do that.
I think I know where this game is going. Things are looking bleak.
Way off. What the fuck was that? Way off. Why are you knocking that out for? That's not right. That's not good, those positions there.
Oh, how did I fuck that one up?
Especially because, like, that was really because I knew that your reaction, and then, like, just for me coming back anyway, and but then I was thinking, like, you're not just gonna be, like, shocked, then I wanted to I wanted to, like, I would totally kind of I bet you that they wanted you to, like, deep down, I think they were like, yeah, I know, right? Like, deep down, they probably wanted me to not have to, like, tell you guys.
I try.
Yeah!
Wow. This
is rough.
This was a rough one. It was just doomed from the start.
Oh, what? Look at the fucking setup. Come on.
There's no setup there.
Right here.
Oh, to knock it out of the way.
Oh no!
But it's still like, fuck.
Still what? What are you, retarded?
No, but I'm saying, I'm like, what the fuck's going on over here?
That would mean, and that person, like, the two people on the block would have,
That's what I'm trying to say, yo.
Reagan, are you in the tournament?
It's like, it just amazes me.
What?
Are
you in the
lose.
tournament,
I fucking
Rachel?
destroyed them, and I scratched on the
Okay,
8.
well, it's you and me then.
I make such a beautiful setup, and then at the end, I don't understand.
But why did you lose again? Tell him why you lost again.
Because I scratched on the 8.
No, because he was playing gremlin ball again.
You're playing gremlin ball?
Come on, I destroyed him.
You win?
He was playing gremlin ball again.
Bro, he had 5 balls up there. I scratched on the 8.
He played gremlin ball the whole time.
Man, I fucking hate that shit, man. I swear to God, man. I'm so stupid at the end. I don't know why I even smashed that ball.
Gotta be you.
So stupid, man.
Who's playing now?
Reagan said he's not playing, so I guess Britt and Rich. Britt, you get ready for the 1-2 play?
I fucking ran that table. My last ball, the 8 ball was right in the pocket's hit for me, ready. The ball was over on the other side. I hit it in, and it comes all the way down and hits the 8 ball in at the same time, too. Fuck, man.
Big call?
Yeah, I should have won that fucking game. Which hand was it?
Yeah, very good talk.
Yeah. You looked there for fucking 2 hours.
You seem like I was up there that long?
Yeah, you looked there for an hour.
Did you really? I think I was up there about an hour.
Yeah.
I was up there about an hour.
I hope Britney comes back.
Did Reagan tell you?
Reagan told me.
The stuff that he told us. I was curious.
What?
What's the stuff that he got you?
No, everything.
What?
What's this? That sweet potato?
No, it's something orange peels.
Is that your makeshift candle?
Yeah, it's my makeshift candle.
I shunned myself in that game. What a stupid loss.
This could be a quick tourney.
That was such a stupid loss I just did there. There was no reason for me to smash that ball off the rail like that.
You ran shit, man, like a motherfucker that game. I was getting smoked big time.
So stupid to lose like that, man.
Yeah, I was getting my balls kicked in.
Who's playing now?
Rach and Britt are supposed to be, but it looks like Brittany's just playing by herself.
A little shun.
Are you just playing by yourself?
So who do I play? I play you next?
Yeah.
That's it. One of us is out. Just like that. Bullshit. Bullshit.
I know, sorry. We're having a tournament.
Big ass bruise.
Where?
My back is in them
Oh, how'd you get that?
ropes.
Oh, from the ropes.
Dead ropes.
Huh? Hey, there's bushes out there.
Rachel and Britney.
They're in?
Oh no, I haven't worn it in a week.
Deodorant? Because of the Toms?
It burns my armpits, man. Burns the vagina?
Should got Rachel bring us some shampoo and.
Gotta be careful. Whoa, what was that? Is that a fart?
No.
Going up.
No, it's safety. Safety. Oh, I like how light you guys are with me. You're like punching and toddlers.
I think you ran right by the door now, too.
All you had to do was
Sorry.
hit it like that. He's cropped it all the way to the kitchen and back.
Sorry. My mussy is gross.
What's the most badass piece of farm equipment?
Tractor?
Like, what's something that can tear shit?
Farming and ranching are different.
Oh, you don't
I'm not
farm?
a farmer.
You're not a farmer?
No.
What's the most badass piece of farm?
Ranchers don't have kind of cool shit.
Yeah, ranching
Tractor.
is cool shit, but ranching is like taking care of cattle and stuff.
You don't like grow crops and reap fields and shit?
Like we'll till up ground for grass to grow in better for the cattle. But
That's not really hardcore though, is it?
No, I don't like. We don't grow like crops or anything. We'll plant wheat out there for the steers.
What's a cool ranching piece of equipment?
Well, there's tractors. There's feed trucks.
These like big things with monster blades on them.
I love the.
Yeah.
You guys have brush hog, right?
Yeah.
It's fun to drive brush hog.
What's that?
It's big. It's like a big ass lawnmower goes behind a tractor.
Yeah.
Tears up shit.
It's like as wide. Brush hog we have is about or long because
The middle piece is as wide as this.
Yeah.
But then it has some of them have arms that fold down even.
Right.
And it's supposed to cut grass?
Oh, it does. You can chop up just
Like cornfields and everything? Just can you make crop formations with them and stuff like that?
You could, yeah. Like it'll buzz through corn.
Yeah.
Like nobody just.
Is it powered by gas or is it powered just by the fact that it's in motion and it spins?
By the fact that it's in motion. Like if you stuck, it'll cut down
PTO.
like small
You know what a
trees.
PTO
Really?
is?
Like a tree about, man, they'll cut down trees like that big.
No shit.
Yeah.
PTO is on the back of like a tractor and it spins, and you hook stuff up to it and it'll spin the blades.
Yeah.
You can.
So it is a motorized blade.
Well, it's motorized by the tractor, and there's hydraulics
But
on
it
it to
doesn't-
raise it and lower it.
But it doesn't bog down.
No.
Like, the blade speed remains constant. You know what I
But
mean?
the blade only goes when the thing's in motion. Like if you like a lawnmower, you start it and the blades are going whether you're moving or not.
Right. Yeah. The blade only moves. At least on ours.
Well, there's levers inside the tractor that you can engage the PTO, the spinning deal in the back of your tractor that you hook up your lawnmower
To make it go.
And just when you turn on the tractor, let out the clutch,
Have you ever ran over anything living with it? Like a person or an
snakes
animal?
and
Just snake?
Gophers all the time.
rabbits.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you see my like just fly up the back?
when
Just tears the shit up.
when I brush hog our fields, and because we have a lot of gophers in it. The gophers are bad there. Are they bad in Texas? Dude, we got so many gophers in Arizona. You brush hog
Do you
the
get
field.
splattered with blood or anything?
No, not real bad. But the gophers,
Not
you
real
see them like escape.
Really?
out. Yeah, I'll never forget. One time I was probably 15, brush hogging pasture. And a gopher runs out, and he's running in front of me, and I'm chasing him, trying to get him. And a hawk, I shit you not, came down, swooped right over my head, right in front of me, picked him up, and took him away.
No way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was crazy. It was really cool.
Wow.
But I was like on the tractor chasing him,
You're an asshole. What state was this in? Arizona?
Arizona. Yeah.
So you
Gophers, man, are
you had
nice.
fields too and stuff at your place?
Yeah, we have a lot of acreage.
Do you farm?
We don't farm. We don't even ranch. We just have enough pasture for our horses and calves. We had cows to rope, just for practice purposes.
Do you guys brand?
Yeah.
You do that? What's the point of doing that?
It's like a license plate. You know, that's your cow.
Oh, really?
Ours is CC.
Do you get
So
to pick
it's
your own
like
symbol?
This.
You get to pick everyone's
Backward
is
C
different?
and a forward C. It's Cedar Creek.
And you can pick anything you want?
Yeah. Like my sister's brand is bar 31. 31 was her basketball number, and underneath 31 there's a bar, so it's bar 31.
Where do you get them made? Anywhere?
You just make up your own brand.
But someone has to build this brander, right?
Yeah, it's just like metal. You just heat metal up.
So you made it yourself?
Well, no, you can get it made. That's just her brand for like her horse.
But if I
or
make a
something.
design, is there like a place, like a website that you can order branders?
Or any welding shop. You know,
Yeah.
if you're a welder, you know how to work a torch. You can make your own brand.
And then you just heat it up in fire and jab it into the cow?
But there's a lot of them that will make it for you, and you just plug in the brand, and it'll heat up itself.
So you don't even need to have it in flames.
Yeah.
Wow.
Branding calves is fun.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds cruel, but it's fun.
Yeah, it seems really... Barbaric.
Just burns their hair and burns their hide and scars them.
You should brand like yourself with your brands. Like
Do you have buddies that have brands? That branded themselves? Yeah.
What was your brand?
Well, we didn't have one because we don't run enough cows to have brands. My grandpa had one, and his was J Lazy Ass.
What does that mean? Like it said that? Is it just a J?
Well, it's a J and a sideways S. So that means it's a lazy ass.
And there's a guy that works for us. My dad gave him like 2 cows, a bull and a cow, just because they weren't doing very well. They're skinny. We didn't think they'd survive, so we gave them to this guy, and then survived them doing really good. And now they have he has like 10 cows and calves. So that he gave them to his son. So that's a good $5,000-$8,000 depending on whatever the market's like. And we just tag those. Like instead of branding them, you can just put tags in their ear.
Like in their ear.
Yeah.
Can your brand does it have to be letters? Can it be like a picture of a skull or something if you want?
I guess. I've never seen a skull brand.
But you could do that, right?
Yeah. But
I know a lot of people do dollar signs.
Yeah.
Also, people have the same brand. Some people.
Well, no. Well, if your brand is registered, it has to be different than anybody else that is registered. But I know people that have dollar signs in their brand. Like if they replace an S with a dollar sign.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like your guys, CC, I'm sure that's registered brand.
Yeah, it is. We've been using that since I was really, really little.
Who's up in the tournament?
It's Britney and Rachel. Do I play you next? Or?
Do I play you next, Matt? Or do we take on the winner?
I think we should play. The winner of you won, right?
I won.
So I think they should play, and we should play.
All right.
We'll do that then.
I'm taking the ball tonight.
Yeah? I should have won that first game, so I'm already starting off bad.
Yeah, start off bad too.
Yeah, but you should have lost. I shouldn't have lost.
I did lose, but I shouldn't have lost.
Should have lost.
We both had like 4 shots at the 8 ball.
Yeah.
You're getting rockstar hair again.
It's getting grungy again? That's a good thing, right?
It's a
good
thing.
Get out of the Hollywood
It's a better
phase.
thing. Yeah, you don't want to be Hollywood hating.
I'm thinking about a ponytail. While I'm playing pool, so it's out of my eyes.
Yeah.
Would that be rock-starish or no?
Yeah.
If it, just
If
did
it
like,
hangs a little bit like in the back, like you're doing.
if I just did it like this right here.
That's like a Genghis Khan kind of thing.
That works.
A warrior.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that for the next competition.
A samurai or something.
So fucking one of yous are going to be out then. Either me or you.
So one of the previous bowl champs has already knocked off his perch.
Yeah, that's true.
There's going to be a new name in the bowl tonight.
That's
That's
exciting.
fucked up, man.
Is it going to be Hayden? You're not playing. Is it going to be Maddie? So we know it's not going to be Rachel Brady.
Well, we know
Brittany's actually Brittany's been playing pretty good lately.
Some games.
Well, maybe it's
And any crazy shit has the scratches on the 8s. There's a lot of X factors in this.
Maybe it'll be Britt.
Well, I've won it before being 0-1, so
Yeah, you won't win tonight.
I'm not in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah, you'll lose.
Hey, Reagan, I was talking to Matt outside about what people in the jury house see in terms of film. It's like Rachel and Brendan, I mean, they don't see the videos they show. It's just competitions and...
Yeah, just competitions.
That's it.
Competitions and ceremonies.
All right.
But not the votes or anything.
No, you can't see that
No,
crazy
no,
shit.
like how people, nothing in the diary room.
Nothing that could sway your jury.
Yeah.
Why?
I was just curious. We were just talking about it outside.
Yeah,
'Cause I didn't
and
know.
I thought they didn't show votes.
Yeah, no, they don't show votes.
I was just curious.
You gonna do abs tonight?
I want to work out tonight.
I did a little bit of a jog, but I'll do some abs, and then that's it. I'm done.
Gotta get this tournament out of the way.
This will be a quick one.
Get my name on the bowl and then work out.
I get
You gonna work out tonight?
Yeah.
You gonna lift?
Yeah.
You can get a good lift in there.
I'll lift too.
Yeah, I'll get all torn apart.
Doing a circuit and just knock it out.
I think this tournament's gonna go by quick. You wanna go bang in?
Oh, are they done?
Yeah, I think they're almost done.
Oh, you guys can bang out. Oh, hang out. What America? Could be one of your friends. What America?
Zombie Matt.
It's coming, I think. Later in the week it'll be here.
What?
Zombie Matt has red, droopy eyes. Zombie Matt
He'll be
can
here.
stare at the wall.
Probably by like Tuesday, I think. Late Monday, early Tuesday.
I saw Zombie Matt last night when he got out of. They had not even go to the DR.
Oh, yeah. But the best is when Zombie Matt's like 5 hours into the day and he's like that. Zombie Matt is my favorite Matt.
Oh, I know. It's not
There's
good.
Stop That Matt, Zombie Matt, Kitty Kitty Tantrum Matt. I'm 30. What an emotional 3 days for me.
Yeah, you've been all over the place. Who won? Rach.
Kath.
Oh, I thought I heard Rachel.
Oh, she's outside.
Do you know who won? Or are they still playing?
Playing. I think Britney's gonna win though.
That game could take 3 days to finish.
It's gonna take me 10 days to wash towels.
There's still a lot left.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we get to sleep in, huh?
Yeah, probably, right? One ceremony usually. Oh, no,
Monday.
nothing. We just have a Saboteur video, but that usually isn't
Have you
until
talked to our
afternoon.
suicidal fish? I'm sorry, babies.
When was the last time you fed them?
2 days ago.
2 days?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because I'm in trouble.
For feeding them?
Too much.
But you should be fed once a day at least, right?
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Ah. When's this regular? When is it supposed to be? I thought it was like every morning.
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Ah, I see.
So they have to live at least one more day until I can talk about it tomorrow.
Man, they gotta be freaking out there.
I know y'all are hungry,
They
babies.
like to have now fish.
Y'all have not. Oh, look, that one's way down at the bottom. Don't die on me.
I have no fish.
Which one?
It's the green and blue.
They were getting feisty the other day. It might even been this
Because they're
morning.
angry. They're hungry.
I like that one that hangs out in the rocks in there.
That's the one that's down there.
He always hangs out in there, though.
And there he comes. He just came out.
You were going 40 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone.
That was a good
so
one.
That was hilarious.
That was one of the funny ones.
That might have been the funniest one.
Yeah.
it was intelligent. It was like it was a good zinger.
I laughed about it in the DR. They said that my face was priceless laughing. I was rolling.
That was a good one.
Yeah, the scanner one was kind of messed up,
Saboteur?
but the scanner one was messed up because on the scanner you don't have words, you have 10 codes, you know. And I almost said that. Give me a 10 code, you know.
If
Not
you
the
would
word
have said that, that would
old.
have been so funny.
I already know I'm old, you know. Yeah, but I wanted to say no. On a scanner you hear 10 codes.
I thought lanes were hilarious.
Yeah.
I remember his brain one. What was the other one?
The brightest idea
Spotlight.
you've
Spotlight.
ever had is spotlight. Spotlighting's the brightest idea you've ever had.
And Reagan's was, I tried to repeat it, and I said,
Being
I can't remember if it's
thin.
a floppy disk or a...
Yeah, I think he said a floppy disk. I'm thinner,
the skinniest thing.
skinnier than a floppy disk.
And
Or
what was your other one?
that, am I an astronaut because all I do is take up space?
Enzo's are funny, I thought.
Yeah.
Dropping grenades, but you keep bombing.
Bombing the competition.
Brendan's
That
are
was
funny.
good because he's been sensitive about it.
I know, I love it.
And
I like when
Henry's
he-
been so sensitive
I like when he gets
about it.
picked on about stuff that he's sensitive about. Brendan's are funny, kind of.
Yeah, Brendan's are really funny.
If I have to hear him do that voice all week.
You will.
Me and my friend also do a great alchemist. What did that? Oh,
We just had a busy day, didn't we?
Shit, busy crushing days.
I'm tired.
Me too. I thought that he'd get mad, though, on his pajamas or the gremlin. I really did, you know?
Like, say gremlin stuff?
Yeah, I figured that he would call you gremlin or something.
Yeah, he went for the obvious. There's all the stuff that my friends make fun of me for.
Or your pajamas, you know?
Yeah.
Saying something about you wearing pretty pajamas. You're the only, you know, something. I just could see that coming. That would have been hilarious.
What were yours, Ed?
Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah, what was the other one?
And he messes
Last
with
person I've seen, or the only person, or the last, or you know what you call a guy that
Oh, a girl?
cares about his hair as much as you?
That's kind of dumb.
A girl. Zing.
That was corny.
Yeah.
And what they'll do is they'll have that, and they'll show a clip of Kristen cutting your hair.
What was your second one, Kat? The other one?
Mine was the scanner one, where he said that his friend had a scanner, and he heard over the scanner that I was old.
The scanner reads OLD.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, and a scanner, all we have on the scanner are 10 codes. So, I don't know. Whoever came up with that doesn't know police stuff.
I believe that.
Because the scanner doesn't have wording on it. It's all 10 codes. Or at least that's where I live. Now here they might.
That's the most we ever paid attention to something Big Brother sent in.
I should have said Ocean, Lincoln, David. Because we don't even say OLD or anything like that. We have to say Ocean, like
Right.
Adam, Boy, Charles. I don't see if I can remember all of them. Adam, Boy, Charles, David, Edward, Frank, George. I don't know all of them anymore. I've already forgot them.
But O is Ocean?
Ocean,
What they
Lincoln, Nora, Mary, Paul, Sam.
What's the name of the alphabet, like with, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie? Like the Army, Navy.
D's Delta. E's.
Yeah. There's like a name for that.
Yeah, we can't use those.
Why not?
We have to use what's standard for every, like if somebody from somewhere, if we all use the same 10 code, then if you're somewhere else or you need to speak to a different agency, they know what you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying. I'm surprised I thought that was like a standard military.
Yeah, it is a military, but then the police is different.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
I had this professor in a business managerial class, and he would read off the answers, A, B, C, D. The answer is A. That's A, alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha, A.
For
The answer
everyone?
is C.
Charlie.
No, it's
When Charlie?
Alpha Bravo.
Charlie is C.
My
Maybe it was
professor
Charlie.
did that too.
Yeah, I guess it was Charlie. Alpha Bravo, Charlie.
You just did it for everyone?
It'd be A, B, C, D. Yeah, the answer is D. That's D. Delta. Delta. D. The answer is A. Alpha. B. Bravo. That's B. Bravo. You in the back. Bravo. B. It's like, dude. It's so funny. And he's an old dude. Old military. Like, he used to be in the military or whatever. It's crazy.
Echo, that's E.
Echo is E.
Foxtrot is F.
Foxtrot. That's another one he used to use. So he always say Foxtrot.
What do you get to F in a quiz?
Well, it wasn't. It was like it'd usually be like a matching. We'd have all the way down. Like you'd have 10 options: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And you had to match up F. Foxtrot. Foxtrot. F. Yeah. Echo. Delta.
I wouldn't know G.
Foxtrot. Like he would. Like had to go all the way down. He was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam or something like that. Or maybe not Vietnam. Yeah, I think Vietnam. He's like, I don't know, he's in the 70s, 60s. That sounds right, doesn't it?
The 70s, yeah. Nam? 60s, late 60s?
No, but this guy was in his 60s or 70s.
Oh, he himself?
Yeah.
My dad flew fuel planes in Nam, and he's I think he's 60 or 61.
Yeah, so that sounds about right. Oh my god, Foxtrot, that cracks me up because I forgot about that one. This guy's hilarious. He was great. Great professor, but.
Please put the awnings near the hot tub and the hammock in their upright position.
That's a new one.
In college, we had to be able to say the Greek alphabet before a match burnt out for a fraternity. Everybody did.
How long is the Greek alphabet? Is it 27?
It's right. It's like 24, 20. Yeah, it's somewhere around the amount of ours, give or take a letter or two.
What are all? Is it alpha?
I wouldn't even be able to do it anymore.
Was A alpha though? What's A?
Yeah, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and then stuff, and a bunch of other stuff. Zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon. I don't know the rest.
Chi.
Yeah. Chi Omega. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
Sororities have that something for me.
Probably more than that, I would imagine. She started remembering all the I was like, oh man.
Ocean. Lincoln.
I was like,
Dan.
what time is it? I think I gotta go. Wake up, come back tomorrow. She's still here by herself. Like, Echo.
Oh my god. Okay.
Lindsay,
oh my god. She's like, let's see text me a mom. I'm like, no, let's not see. No, hold on. My god.
Oh man, poor thing.
Oh man, she's hysterical.
She just doesn't have a clue.
She is a trip.
When she came in here, I was like, still so angry about
Fish.
Tell them about when she came, like how you came in and saw her and you said, hey, what's wrong or whatever.
I told him.
Oh, yeah. No, and I was kind of, I saw her walk out of the diary room like,
when?
last
night?
night.
Was last night when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seems so long ago.
Dude, she pulled me in here. Did I tell you that?
No.
Like, she said, hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah. I think she was...
Oh, I saw the door shut.
Oh, no, that was today. This was last night. She
Yeah.
pulled me in here, and I'm thinking she wants the game time.
Oh, yeah.
She pulls me in, she's like, they got mad at me. And I was like,